Welcome, everybody, to another rendition of Delete Laws. This is an emergency broadcast. We do have one of our own who has been locked up, a member of Team DLZ. Let me make sure that everybody can see this right now. I jumped on live as quick as I possibly could. Hopefully, we can get enough people in here. I'm hoping to get Caroline in Fort Worth on the phone. I'm going to give her a call right now. Caroline in Fort Worth. I'm going to grab my other phone real quick. Give me 5 seconds. Okay. We've got that public now on, we're now public on Facebook as well. I'm just going to jump through some hoops here and check my email. I'm going to check BZ Watchdogs. Okay, that's not Caroline in Fort Worth, but I'm going to see if I can get, let me see if this stream is going to pick up. Video unavailable. The video is privated. Damn it. No, damn it. The video is privated. God bless America. Everybody, do me a favor, hit the like button, put Team DLZ in the chat, put Team DLZ in the chat. We're going to get him out of jail. He's not going to sit in jail. He is not going to sit in jail. I don't have your video at all. So if you sent me a video, I didn't get it. I don't have any emails from anybody. I have no emails from anybody in my inbox. I'm double checking now. Forgive me. I was not set up. I was not ready to stream right now. I'm just doing my best to try to get BZ Watchdogs video. Let me check my email again. I'm refreshing. Okay, I have an email from Sandy. Mama Lion, 1 second. Let me take a look at the chat. Give me your email address. Everybody hit the like button. Put Team DLZ in the chat. Let's get as Jenny, I don't have your email. Jenny, your email got deleted right when I went to copy and paste it. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, Mama Lion, I can shoot you a link where you can upload the video to the link and send it to me. Just put your email address or email me right now because I didn't get anybody's email. Here's my email address. We get him out. He does not stay in jail. We bail him out of jail. That happens today. If I have to put all the money up myself, which I won't have to because you guys are here. This team is so deep and so strong. We get this guy out of jail. We get him out of jail today. Yeah, Jenny, there's my email address right there. I'm checking my email right now, even as we go along here. I'm trying to get, okay, so let me go to my WeTransfer. And I'm going to set up a link so that you can send me a link right away. We can't leave this man in the jail. We cannot. I'm checking my email. Forgive me if I'm okay. Here I go. I have D and I have the letter. I have the letter D and I have a letter B. Those two initials. I'm sending you a link right now through WeTransfer. Send me BZ's video. I'm so glad you guys screen recorded this. Okay, here it is. There's one for DB that's coming. Anybody else shoot me an email with their email address on it? Okay, I've got that. Got that. Okay, cool. DB, I'm going to send this to you. You can send it directly to me. There it is, DB. Check your email. Check your email right now. We're not going to leave this guy in jail. Caroline in Fort Worth, I'm going to call you from a number that you won't recognize. I'm going to call you right now, Caroline in Fort Worth. So I'm going to call you from a number that you will not recognize. I have several phone numbers, and this is one of them. I'm looking up your number in my phone right now. Okay, cool. Thank you, D. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We get him out of jail. He does not sit in that dungeon. We get him out. I'm just so pissed off right now. Just okay. Let's find out what jail he's in. As soon as I see the video, we'll know, and I will personally give a call over there. People are free to do whatever they'd like. I'm going to give a call. Got you. Yeah, Michael Eline says he's not going to get out until Monday. I'm checking my email right now. Forgive me. I'm a little disheveled. I wasn't ready at all. It's Sunday. I ate too many cookies last night. I feel like hell. I shouldn't have eaten so much sugar, but I did. So forgive me. I'm just looking right now I'm waiting for the WeTransfer to come through that I sent to DB. That's what I'm waiting for right now. And then as soon as I get that, I will, let me check my other email address. I have so much content to show you guys. It's unbelievable. There's so many things going on. And so let me check my email again. This is an emergency broadcast. We're going to get BZ Watchdog out of jail. I went to his channel. I don't see the video up on his channel yet. So it says the video has been privated. It's unavailable. I wonder if that dirty JBTP went into his phone and privated the video. I wonder if that's what happened. But we did get screen recordings. So I'm just double checking here right now. I'm waiting. News Now Ninja. Yeah, she has my number. Okay. We see that, but I need someone in Fort Worth to go down there. So Caroline and Fort Worth, if you're down there, I need someone to go down to that dungeon, and then I'm going to give a call. I can't control what other people are going to do, but as soon as we solidify which pig shack has taken him, we are going to give a call. I'm going to give a call down there is what I'm going to do. So I'm just making sure I stay within the rules and the boundaries of YouTube. That's all I'm doing here. Okay, I'm signing in right now to WeTransfer and seeing if, stay with me, bear with me. We weren't ready for, this is an emergency live stream. One of our own has been arrested and put into a dungeon, put in torture cuffs. And BZ Watchdog, was he torture cuffed behind his back? I'm not quite sure. So let me make sure that okay, cool. We are live on Facebook as well. We will do, if you guys want to donate any money, send it immediately, PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. You guys can put my Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App, put donation BZ Watchdog. Whether we can get him out of jail today or not, every dime you guys send to me, I will give to BZ Watchdog to do whatever he wants to do with. He is a freedom fighter. He is fighting for our rights. He's out there filming police, holding them accountable. And I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get all these tabs closed. I have so many tabs open on my phone. It is, and of course, Breonna Taylor, Brett Hankison was just found guilty, which is great. He's gonna go to prison. How is everybody? What is going on? Happy Sunday, everybody. First Amendment Protection Agency is here. First Amendment Protection Agency is here. Everybody say hello to him. Subscribe to his channel. Jeff hates pigs. Jeff hates pigs. James, I promise you we will get him out. I give you my word. I'm going to open up my Cash App, my Venmo, my PayPal right now. If you guys donate, make sure you put BZ Watchdog on that donation. This is my PayPal. And then it's at Chili-DeCastro. This is my Venmo. And then it's $ Chili-DeCastro for my Cash App. All donations, every single dime, will go to BZ Watchdog, whether it's to get him out of jail tonight. And let me clear all these so you guys can see exactly where we are. I'm sure donations have already come in. I would bet the farm on that. So let me clear this out. Let me completely empty out my PayPal, my Venmo, my Cash App. Let's do this. I currently have $17.19 in my PayPal. And here's my Cash App so you guys can see it, and I'll give you the screenshots afterwards. In my Cash App, I have $79 in my Cash App, and in my Venmo, I think it's zeroed. I'm pretty sure that it is. I have $17 in my Venmo. So those are the numbers that we have right now. Yeah, 100%. We have to raise money right now, and every dime of this will go to BZ Watchdog, either to his bail tonight. Okay, did you send me an email? Okay, do you have that recorded? Who has it screen recorded so we can show it? Here it is. Okay, I think you requested it. You have mine, listening while working. I have that, Dr. Donna. Do you have a screen recording? Who has a screen recording where I can send you a link where you can send it to me through WeTransfer, and I pay for it through, I have a a yearly membership to WeTransfer. I want the screen recording of BZ Watchdog. Fantastic. Let's get him out of the dungeon right away. Let's not leave him in jail. I was just there. Absolutely awesome. Let's get him out of the dungeon. Totally cool. I love it. I love hearing this. Let me see what else we have as far as what people are doing. Let me see what we got going on. I don't see that. That is not true. That is not true at all. I don't know. I'm not sure why someone would say that, but that's fine. It's no big deal. I don't think that that's true. So I don't see that. There is no live stream going on any other channel. So we're going to get him out of jail. BZ Watchdog has been arrested. BZ Watchdog has been arrested and put in the dungeon and taken away. I believe I'm 99.999% sure that he's been taken away in torture cuffs. And BZ is not a small guy at all. So let me open up this bad chicken right here. So BZ Watchdog has been arrested. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get him out of that dungeon. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to leave him in jail. And any money we raise for him, we're just going to give to him for his attorney or for his legal fight. That's what we're going to do. I only sent a 9-minute video and it's taking time. That's okay, Mama Lion. We're going to stay here until we have a little bit of information. I'm going to call Caroline in Fort Worth right now. This is the whole thing. You guys don't know, but I'm doing some stuff in the background. That this is the Caroline. I got your number right here, Caroline in Fort Worth. Caroline in Fort Worth, I'm giving you a call right now. You know, listen, let's not insult anybody. Let's try to focus on what our problem is right now, and that is one of our own has been arrested. That's one of our own has been arrested. Let's focus on that right now. I think that should be our focus. We should not worry about petty things that don't matter. We should worry about getting BZ Watchdog out of that dungeon. And that's what my focus is right now. And I know Mama Lion, it's going to take a second for you to upload that. That's fine. Thank you for sending me the screen recording. I'm calling right now Caroline in Fort Worth to see if I can reach her.
Hello?
Caroline, Chile, I've got you live. I know that you're in Texas.
Oh, you have me live? Okay.
Yeah, you're live right now. Everybody can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so this is what the deal is. I was just trying to find out wherever he was picked up at because it's Sunday. And the reason why is the dog catcher does not work on Sundays, so they're probably going to wait a long time. I wanted to go grab the dog, right? As far as where he's going to the Fort Worth City Jail. The Fort Worth City Jail is ran by a third-party company called LaSalle. He's going to be processed in there. And then in about 12 to 15 hours, he'll walk the tunnels to get over to the county jail.
Okay.
He'll see the magistrate in the morning.
Okay.
And hopefully he'll get a PR bond because it's his first time.
Yeah. Hopefully we've raised $1,000 to put in his pocket though.
Right.
Hopefully we have some money for him.
Probably Tuesday. Because what they do here is they're skimming. They're taking people that are just coming in like him and they're dressing them out and they're putting them up into the pods. And then they're taking him down from the pods. So he has to, as soon as he gets to 24 hours up in that pod, he'll be back down.
So hold on. You said the name of the pig shack that they're taking him to is called what?
It's the city jail, Fort Worth City Jail.
Fort Worth City Jail. Hold on one second.
I
still got you.
It's really hard to get a hold of them. And even when you go to the Sally Port, they yell at you and they kick you out because it's ran by a private company called LaSalle.
Okay. I'm just trying to look up this phone number as I have you on the phone.
Unfortunately for BZ, there's no seating in there. They have a big cell with about 45 people in it. Some are drunk, some are just there for, public intoxication. No seating. You have to sit on the floor.
Oh, it's the same in every single dungeon. So I have Tarrant County Jail. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's where he's going to transfer to.
Tarrant County.
Fort Worth City Jail.
But I don't have a contact number.
Exactly. It's so hard to get hold of them.
Okay, so here's City Jail. Let me put this up on the screen. I'm going to give a call over there.
Yeah,
I have another phone, so I can leave you on the phone.
Hopefully he has not made it there yet, which means that they're still waiting for the dog catcher.
The top JBTP to come in there and approve the arrest. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, no, because like they're probably still at the place where his car is because the dog's there.
Oh, he had his dog in the car. That's what you're telling me.
Right. I want to kind of grab the dog.
I have not seen any of.
Keeping him there with the dog until the dog catcher gets there.
I have not.
I don't know. They might have already transferred him.
Okay, I haven't seen any of this. I tried. Oh my God! And James Freeman got arrested today too, y'all. I mean, they are targeting First Amendment auditors. I have something coming out in December next month to help all First Amendment auditors and all real persons of justice. I mean, you have no idea how long we've been working on this, but I put something together. So I'm waiting right now from DB. She's in the chat. She screen recorded it. She's sending it to me. We're going to see the arrest. Now, let me share with you guys the place, AMG Stealth. How are you? Good to see you. One of our own, BZ Watchdog, has been caged and dungeoned right now. So I'm going to give a call over there right this moment.
His dog knows me.
Excuse me?
I said, I'm glad his dog knows me.
Okay, so are they going to let you get access to that dog?
They would probably let me, yeah, because they don't want to deal with it. They're going to be having to wait for if I can get there before the dog catcher, because they're going to have to wait a long time for the dog catcher, because it's Sunday.
And then he has to sit in the back of that car in torture cuffs.
Well, yeah, or they've already transferred him, but the dog, he's in a Tesla, so
welcome
if
to
he's
the
got enough
Tarrant
electricity
County
in there,
Sheriff's Office Automated
he's got enough
Information
electricity in
System.
there.
One second,
This is a
Caroline.
police, fire,
The dog will
or
be okay.
medical emergency.
Okay, 1 second,
Please
Caroline.
hang up and call 911. To continue in English, press 1. Para español, oprima el número 2.
Thank you, Caroline. Hold on for me, hon. I really appreciate you
Please listen
helping.
carefully
I'm holding.
and
I wanna know
choose from
too.
the following menu options. For inmate visitation information, press 1. For information on money deposits, press 2. For information on inmate property, press 3. For bond information, press 4. For information on how to collect calls from inmates, press 5. For additional detention bureau offices, press 6. To speak with a detention bureau representative, press 7. For other departments not...
I'm pressing 7. I'm on hold here right now. There's an absolute war on First Amendment auditors going on right now, y'all. If you're not paying attention, I can't play that music, so I gotta take the.
And it's background music in one.
Okay, well.
God, this is the longest stoplight ever.
Okay. Let's OTVO said he just sent me a video on Signal. I know that DB also sent it to me on WeTransfer. So give me 1 second and let me see. Okay. Is that, I don't think that video is going to show. Got it. Okay, we do have it. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up the video. Give me 1 second of, I'm going to pull up his arrest right now. So let me see if we can get this here.
You recognize the unit, the place that...
Got it. Okay, we do have it right now. Hold on 1 second, Caroline.
Hell yeah.
So here is BZ Watchdog's arrest. We're going to get him out of jail if we can. Caroline, is there any chance we can get him out of jail today?
Nope. No. They skim the tops because they want to use them for that money from the state to get extra money for the how many people they have there. So yeah, they'll automatically put them over to the county jail so they can get that money.
Okay.
And that's
Well,
what we've been fighting.
let me tell you, some money. I guarantee you, some money's already come in for him. I guarantee it.
He probably will
Yep.
get PR bonds because it's his first time.
James, I got your donation. And by the way, we put it last night. Danelle Brown and I put another $60 on the books of Craig Henry and Don Newman. We did that last night. We didn't tell anybody, but we put.
Wait, Craig Henry is arrested too?
Craig Henry's in jail, honey. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
we put more money on his books. I sent him out Atlas Shrugged the book. So We're gonna show all 3 arrests. We're gonna show James Freeman's arrest. We're gonna show Honor Your Oath's arrest. James, I got your donation. Thank you. I'm checking Cash App right now to see if any money came in. Yes, more money came in. Let me read those names. And so we have William, who just donated. Melisa, as usual, she just donated. Carrie just donated. So now we're up to 139 right now. I can't remember what we started at. I showed it in the beginning of this. But this is BZ Watchdog's arrest. We're going to get there. I'm checking Venmo right now. I just want to be as transparent as I possibly can with Team DLZ. I know you guys trust me, but there's people out there who will say stupid shit. So we haven't had any money come in on Venmo just yet. So I'm going to fast.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, he's going to need funds, isn't he? He's going to need money, right?
Well, he's going to miss, yeah, because he's got, his Uber business, and
yeah.
He's just barely just scratching.
Okay, cool. So let me.
So far, they dumped a beer can out of there.
I'm driving to where I think it is, where he might be.
Okay.
From the things I've heard so far, just to see if the dog is still there, the dog catcher,
Checking Venmo right now, Will. Thank you. I appreciate you putting money in for him. I don't have that yet. I'm waiting. It'll pop through, I'm sure, though, Will Rockstar. Let me refresh Venmo. We're going to raise as much money as we can for him. Even if it's only a few $100, it's going to make his life a lot nicer. Hasn't come through yet, Will Rockstar. I'm still at $17 on Venmo, which is what I started at. So it hasn't come through yet. I'm waiting right now. So, okay, Greg just sent in a donation on PayPal. Let me check that, Bad Chicken. Let's raise him a little bit of money. Let's raise him a little bit of money so he has something. So frustrating.
He supported you so much when you were in jail too. That's so awesome. You paid him back.
Greg, I got your donation just now. Thank you. So now we are up to $64. I'm sorry, we're up to 158.
They're technically out of their jurisdiction.
We're up to 158 on PayPal right now. I can't remember what we started at, but it's fine. We'll get it. Yeah, Aaron Queen just said the unfortunate
Your jurisdiction starts on the other side of that bridge.
Okay, I'm checking my email right now. Let me fast forward a little bit on this. BZ Watchdog is a very, very polite, Hypnotic Blaze.
Well,
I got your donation. Thank you. I still got you on the line, Caroline.
That should be a crime, right? Highway 10, 8.
So is BZ out on the street now here? Is he out on the sidewalk? Because he's usually in his car.
He was in his car.
Oh, he was in his car? They arrested him out of his car?
Yeah.
This side of the highway. Okay.
He's always has a dog with him.
Because I want to show you how I know that this is hers right here.
From what I understand, it was a gated community. So I'm going to the gated community area. I'm just going to see if I can see him still hanging out there a cop. Because like I said, the dog catcher, Sunday, that dog catcher is going to take, if they order
back out of here, I will catch you. See what I'm doing later.
Gator.
Okay, so this is the wrong video. I'm checking my email right now from, okay, so I have a $100 donation that just came in from, of course, from Let's OTVO. Thank you for your donation. Greg just donated on PayPal. So, and then James, you know who you are, James. You just donated on PayPal as well. Thank you. I appreciate it. So now let me refresh this and let me show you guys the numbers. I'm going to refresh this. We'll have a little bit of dough for him when he gets out of the dungeon, and that's going to be super great for him. Yeah.
If I find the thing, I'm going to go live so you can broadcast it. If I find the Tesla and the dog.
No, okay, that would be great. That would be absolutely great. I'll restream you, Caroline.
Right.
I'll restream you. So I'm waiting right now on the video from DB. DB said she's sending me the video. So I'm just waiting for that video to come in right now.
I'm going over by the country clubs right now where they have gated communities.
We've got to get him out of the dungeon, or at least have a little bit of money for him. I know it, Big Mike. It looks like James Freeman was arrested today. It looks like Honor Your Oath was arrested, and BZ Watchdog. There is a war on auditors, y'all. And it is, okay, that's it, Greg? Greg, can you text that to me? Greg,
the location?
No, Greg has my phone number. He can just text me that direct link. Okay. Yes. Oh, man. Okay, so I could probably grab that. Hold on one second, Caroline. Let me just
Okay,
go. Let me
perfect.
just go to my YouTube page and see if I can pick up this video. View my channel here,
Thank God it's Sunday.
and
For the
I'm gonna
dog
see
catcher.
if I can get. Okay, here it is. There it is. Is this it? Okay, is this the correct video, y'all? You guys seeing what I'm seeing? Okay, so this is the video, I do believe. Is this the correct video, y'all? Greg just sent this to me. So let me double check and see if this is the right video. Yes, BZ watched. This is streamed 2 hours ago, so this is the arrest video.
Supposedly, he only said it one time where he was going.
So why was it an issue with me? Then I just asked him to lift the gate and I'll make a U-turn. Then he wanted to get an attitude. I asked for his name so I can file a complaint. And he didn't want to give me his name, and he just wanted to start tripping. He called the cops, then he called his supervisor. Supervisor showed up. I figured maybe his supervisor was going to de-escalate. He started to, but then when they told me that they called the cops, I told him I was going to hang tight, and that's when the supervisor escalated the whole thing again. So now we're waiting.
Fine, I'm going to go directly to the dog
We are
catcher
waiting for the cops.
place.
I will restream you in 2 seconds flat.
I am not going to submit to bootlickers.
I'm not going to either, man. So right now on PayPal, we're at 158. And let me show you what I'm at on Cash App.
So that's your recap, Sandra.
Put BZ Watchdog donation on your donation.
Make sure you guys all double tap that screen.
We're at 159 right now on Cash App.
Give me that like on that like button.
Didn't I had like $79 on there. So I'll go back and I'll watch it from the beginning. And then on Venmo, so we have at least a couple $100 for BZ. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. And
Let's
on
see
Venmo,
if this guy's going to give up his
17.
Fourth Amendment right.
So no money has come through on Venmo yet. Someone said they put money in from Venmo, but I haven't got that money yet. Oh, we got News Now Ninja in the room, everybody.
Oh, this guy's giving up his driver's license.
Oh, I had News Now Ninja helping me find out where he was.
Yeah. Thanks, News Now. Everybody get over to News Now Ninja and subscribe. Hold on, is that right?
This guy gave up his driver's license.
Let me check on something real quick here. Let me see if BZ Watchdog. Okay, wait a second. We got him live right now. I'm gonna restream BZ Watchdog right this minute. I got him live right now.
You guys, I got arrested temporarily. I was arrested and then I was unarrested.
One second.
Citation right there.
I'll call you right back, Carolina.
The second cop, man, he showed up. He was a bigger dick than the first one. But took the supervisor coming out. Don't worry, that's going to be some great body cam footage to get a hold of. Now, I didn't do a whole lot of bootlicking, but I had to do a little bit, just a tad, to make sure that I didn't go to jail. My car got impounded, and my dog went to the dog's jailhouse too. So, but disorderly conduct, tight handcuffs. Look at my dude.
Oh my God!
Look at this.
Look at that.
And yes, I had medical come out. I had them document it. I'm probably going to have to go get this checked out, the ER. But I'm going to have to call my attorney, Mr. Michael Elon, and kind of go over this with him.
I'm watching him now. Right now, we're restreaming him. We'll get a little.
Chili's doing a fundraiser.
Yes,
man.
100% I am, brother.
Man, I'm free from the dungeon that I never got to. Free from the back of that patrol car. They screwed up. That's why I was standing where so wait, I have to leave because the cops were called. I have to leave a public sidewalk. And then because I told somebody they needed to go back to Africa before they learned, until they learned the Constitution on what they can and can't do, that, yeah, I'm live, buddy. I'm out of the dungeon. Disorderly conduct. How did that happen? How the hell did that happen? I didn't even use any vulgar language. The cop told me I got a disorderly.
Y'all, you can send the Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal directly to BZ Watchdog. Stop sending me any money. Do not send me another dime. Whatever money came in for BZ, I'm going to send it to him right now during this live stream. Do not send me another dime. BZ has his own Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal on his account. I'm going to promote them right now. Stop sending me any money. All money should be directed to BZ Watchdog's Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal.
Conduct because the guy was offended. How do I get a ticket for that? How is that disorderly conduct? Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. Torture cuffs.
Yes, torture cuffs. My God. Oh my God, look at his hand.
They also hotboxed me for a little bit.
Jiminy Crickets. BZ is out. He's
I
live.
complained about the torture cuffs. They ignored me. They came back. I asked for medical. Michael Elon, we got a tight handcuff lawsuit right there, man. I can only feel my pinky. Everything else is just like no sensation.
I'm going to get his Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. Send money directly to this man. I don't need to collect donations to get him out of the dungeon. So you guys send the money directly to BZ, and I'm going to send all dollars sent to me right now to BZ.
Just sensation. That's it. I can't feel the touch. I just feel pressure. So there you go, guys. I told you it was eventually going to happen. I told you it was eventually going to happen. Well, I technically was arrested. I was in torture cuffs in the back of the car.
Look at his hand.
I was arrested.
That's okay, Dubwubs. Everybody's frustrated. Everybody's frustrated.
We got
right
MedStar out here again. Man, wish I could pull over and film that, but I think I've had enough. I got to go take Brownie home and go to the ER and get this checked out after I talk to my attorney that handles tight handcuff cases.
As you guys know, I never promote anybody else's Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal because I don't know where that money's going to go. Right there, though, is BZ's Watchdog, his Venmo. Greg, do it again, Greg. Put a couple dashes in between. Put a couple dashes in between his Cash App and his Venmo. Put dash, space, and then do it again for me, Greg. Okay. Yeah, Bill Roberts, any money sent to me will go directly to BZ Watchdog. As a matter of fact, I'm getting rid of all the funds sent to me and I'm sending them to BZ. As soon as Greg puts it back in there properly, I'm going to send all dollars sent to me to BZ right now.
Tell you right now, man.
There it is.
It was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. Rough goes the Watchdog. So anyways, guys, just saying, that's what happened with me today.
Love you, brother. We got your back all the way.
But rough. Yep, not that kind of rough. Sending me all the cash now.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it because I'm gonna need legal representation.
Yep.
I'll go to court. I'll go to court to fight this one.
Absolutely, bro. Don't back down.
I told him that he needed to go to. I think I have that on the live stream, didn't I? Didn't I have that footage of me saying that on the live stream?
We got
That
your
he
back,
needed to
brother.
go back to Africa until he learned the Constitution. How's that fighting words? How is that fighting? Harvey Freebird, I'm free from the back of the patrol car.
Look at
Tight
that.
handcuffs.
Look at that.
Tight
Just
handcuffs.
Jesus Christ. Look at that. Look at his hand, y'all.
Saying, man.
Look at his hand, y'all. Look at that. Jiminy Crickets. Jiminy Crickets. I'm trying to keep it clean here, but let me give you guys my totals here. I still have 17 on Venmo. So someone tried to send me a Venmo. It just never went through, which is good because now you can send that money directly to BZ. And here is my Cash App. I can't remember what we started with. Someone can tell me what we started with, but in Cash App right now. So here's the ones that came in from Todd. Todd sent in money. William sent in money. William H. Melisa sent in money. So the total on Cash App, let me see if I can, here, I'll do it like this. You guys will be able to see, and you'll be able to see that I sent $1 last night to Oklahoma Cop Watch so I could get his phone number. I'm going to cover that up. There you go. And I'm going to cover up y'all's names. Here's the money that came in on Cash App. So people who sent me money, y'all can verify that. So there's $70, $80. I'm going to send this to him right now. I'm going to send it to him right now. Thanks for coming by the chat. I appreciate that. Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate that. So I have $80 in Cash App that I'm going to send over to BZ. And then on PayPal, what I'm going to send over, I have $80 on Cash App, $0 in Venmo. And then, of course, Gary Bryant just donated. So now here's all the donations that I received on PayPal. So you all can verify this, because you know if you sent me money, you'll be able to see if your PayPal's on here or not. Okay, there it is. Okay, cool. This is all the money that I received on PayPal. So let's go 20, 15, and 1. There's 135, 145, 155, plus 25 is 180. So I have 180 on my PayPal, and I had 80 on my I'm sorry. So I had 100, 140, 165. Someone do that math for me real quick. 20 and 15 is 35, 135, 155, 160, 70, 80. So I have 180 here, and I have 80 on the other one. So that's going to be $260. I'm sending it to him right now, right this second. 260 bucks coming from me. What is it right there? That's his Cash App. So 260 bucks right this second. I've already donated to him before, so I already have him in my Cash App. I don't know what I'm thinking. I already have it. So here is the money. Going to go $260, and I'm going to pay this, and it's going to be to Tap Security. That is correct, right? Okay, I just want to make sure. We're going to send him 260 bucks right now. Stop. Don't send me any more donations. He's out of jail. I collect the donations so that in case we have to bail him out or get him an attorney, I have the funds right here. So I'm going to send this to Tap, T-A-P. There it is right there. There's Basil right there. See that right there? So there's 260 bucks. There that is. And this is donations. Thank you guys for donating. Pay. I'm paying him right now. There it is.
Tight handcuffs. Tight handcuffs. Saying, man.
There's your donations.
Nah, Harry's
Thanks, guys.
fine. He's not
Appreciate
talking
it.
smack.
There it is right there.
But you guys, man, there you go. They're trying to put, man, good thing they didn't know I was an auditor. If I was Carolina Armada, woo, I would have been in a dungeon. So, yep, Harvey Freebird, they hit me for disorderly conduct. So my phone dropped. You are Alicia.
He's cutting out. Can't hear him.
Look at that purple. That's how
incredible.
my hand's supposed to be. That's what my hand is.
Incredible.
Even slight laceration on there.
Oh yeah, he's going to need an attorney after looking at that hand. That looks terrible.
You know, I followed every step that Michael has taught me to do. And it's all on that body cam footage from when they turned my my video off. Well, technically they didn't turn it off. It just, because it timed out or whatever, they couldn't figure out how to turn my live stream off. And my phone dropped. So my phone dropped over there in the grass. Oh, I've already taken pictures of my hand, bro. Before I did all this live stream, I did everything I needed to do. So I'm gonna. Yeah, I saw that Will J Rockstar for that $20 to the Venmo. I appreciate it, man. Trust me, that's gonna go help. This is gonna probably be another one. I'm just gonna tally up with complaints because, hey, Oliver Wortley, you are Alicia.
Let me see if I can. Is his live over now?
Talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, let's call him on the phone right now. I'm going to call him and ask him if he's going to go to the hospital. So let me give him a call. Roger Lane, good to see you. He's out of jail. Don't send me another dime. If you want to donate to BZ, his Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, someone can post it in the chat right here. Okay, so I'm going to give a call over to BZ right now. I'm going to call him on the phone. I'll show it right now, Rattaboy.
What up?
BZ, I got you live, man. You're live right now. There's 300 and some odd people watching right now across the 6 channels that we have. So,
Yes, sir.
okay, so I sent you $260 just now. Did you get that on your Cash App?
I did get it. I appreciate that, guys.
It wasn't me. I haven't put in my donation yet. I'm good for 100 as well. So I'll send you 100 too.
Yeah, because I definitely need to. I'm not going to go with a public pretender. I'm going to try to get somebody that can help me. I think this is an easy case to beat, to be honest with you, because they took me for disorderly conduct.
I mean, dude, your hand. I mean, from my perspective over here with a clear head, and I'm not you, so you're just, when you get torture cuffed and caged the way you just did, I'm playing your arrest video in the background here right now. So I'm going to turn this bad chicken down so we can see what happens. But if I were you right now, I would head over to the hospital.
I'm already working on it. I have to charge the car. I got to go put my dog up.
Sure.
Everybody's been calling me because this all went down like really quick.
Yeah. No, we're not going to let you. We were not going to let you sit in that dungeon. Charlie, go to your pillow. Come on, go to your pillow.
I mean, I'm from on a public sidewalk, and they're trying to hit me for disorderly because I told the guy that was trying to basically violate my rights. I guess the language that I used was, and this is exactly what I said, okay? Because the guy was from Africa.
Oh, so okay. So wait a minute. Let me clarify this. So he was not American. If he had been from Portugal, if he had been from France, if he had been from the UK, you would have said go back to the UK, correct?
Yes, I would have.
Okay, good. So there's people who came, the people who said that, oh, he told the guy to go back to Africa, not because he was black, but because he was from Africa, correct?
That's right.
Okay.
And I told him, because I picked up a lot of people as an Uber driver. I picked up and I hear those Africans, I hear the Jamaicans, I hear the Indian, I hear all these accents from all over the place. And I'm about 95% spot on when I guess somebody's where they're at least the region that they come from, because Africa's a big continent. It's not just a country; it's a big continent.
Okay.
I said you need to go back to Africa and learn our Constitution first before you give me any kind of directives or something to that effect. I got to go back. I think it was on video.
Right, but now people are going to say that you're racist because you told them to go back to Africa. Now I've known you for a little over a year now. I've never heard you say anything to racist to me on the phone. There's been no subtle racism in your text messages.
Nope, and I even throw people out of my chat that try to type the N-word letter by letter.
Right,
You know,
right.
I don't tolerate that.
Just like I do the same for Oklahoma Cop Watch, who I'm a moderator for him. I block people all the time who use racist kind of garbage. So, okay, cool. So none of us here put up with the...
And I think I even mentioned that in the live stream where I talk about how, you got an immigrant that comes here, wears a security badge, and thinks he can just tell people what to do. And I said that on the live stream. So it wasn't the fact that, he was black. It had the fact that he was an immigrant that came here and got a security job, just like most cops do nowadays, and try to authoritize and abuse their power when they don't even know the law,
right,
or people's rights. We talk about this all the time.
So the copper was from Nigeria, is it what I'm hearing?
The security guard was.
Okay, so security guard was from Nigeria. I am putting content on Team DLZ and on X. I'm putting uncensored content out now. I'm just so tired of the crap. So, okay, so then can you let me play a little bit of this for the audience while I got you on the phone, and I just want to get what was going on through your mind as this is happening. So
you're playing that. I'm going to mute my mic so you don't catch any background.
No, you're okay. We're watching looks like an entrance of a. Okay, so now this Fort Worth copper pulls up.
Get this body cam footage and hear what they're lying to you about.
We're watching this right now, BZ. I just banned someone who said some racist ass shit in my comments. Not going to put up with that. Okay, so the tribe said the guy's from the Congo. Listen, half of my team is black people who are Muslim. So, they'll do anything to tear us down, BZ.
Kind of looks like Kruger.
Well, actually, most of our people that get wronged are black or brown.
Yeah.
Or holding a camera.
Yeah.
That's usually the case on why we get targeted. So, like I said, If I wasn't out here filming the cops,
Man with a camera.
Of minorities such as black and brown weren't getting abused.
Technically, I never set foot on their property.
Okay, so now the cop is going down and we're seeing him turn around, and you just said man with a camera, and now he's coming back out of the gated community. Is this where he's going to approach you right here?
He's going to go park, and then he's going to walk over to the booth and get more probably live.
Do a live.
Because there was only one person involved in everything going on.
Look at him, beta male chumpzilla.
I think he has Napoleon syndrome.
Yeah, I don't make fun of people who are bald, short. You can't control those things, you know. But it looks like he's got an attitude already.
You coming to talk?
Okay, now he's walking over towards you. He does look like an elf. I hate to say that because I'm short too.
You coming to talk to me now? Okay.
Okay, so now you asked him, you're coming to talk to me now, and he said, yes, sir.
Before we get started, per your policy of 703, can you go ahead and identify yourself, please? Okay. Thank you, sir. So what did they tell you?
So they're saying that you're refusing to leave.
I'm not on their property.
Yes, you are.
No trespassing. That's a public utility box. Sir, you can't own a public street. You own beyond the gate, and you put even a sign up here. I'm refusing ID, sir. If they want me to leave now, here, if you want to hear what happened, okay. I was up here. They demanded ID from me. I told them to call the resident. I was picking up for an Uber. He refused. He got an attitude with me. Called the customer.
Oh, so this wasn't a cop watch. You were picking up for an Uber. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So this wasn't even a cop watch. You were just doing your job as an Uber driver. Is that correct?
That is correct.
You were Uber driving. You got arrested Uber driving. That's just crazy, bro.
Twice. I went ahead and called the customer.
Cameras,
He was out.
even if they're not auditors.
So this guy's tatted up. You can see his tattoo sleeve coming down his arm. 1 second, going to play a little more of this, BZ.
Acting with idiot, felonious here. Okay. Didn't want to let me go through. And then next thing I know, he told me to leave. I'm at the gate. I'm not backing up into this busy street where people are running. I told him, open that gate. That Bronco wasn't there. I said, I'll make a U-turn and I'll leave. I'll be more than happy to. He decides he wants to escalate the whole situation. Cars are backing up behind me.
My curiosity is in when they asked you to leave, why didn't you leave?
Because
He's got a pig face, bro.
he called the cops. Now there's a second gentleman who's now smiling over there, thinking you're going to arrest me or do something. He came up and he started to defuse the whole situation. No problem. I was getting ready to leave, but then I asked, did you call the cops? Confirm with security guard. Yes. So I stayed to wait. So I've been here, I don't know, an hour and 15, 20 minutes waiting for you guys. So I would have been gone an hour and a half ago. This would have never escalated, but
So I guess why didn't you leave an hour and a half ago?
because they called the cops.
Right. So now
We're down to the last 2 minutes of this video, BZ, so your arrest is about to happen.
we're out here now. We have to leave.
Now that you're out here, now you're having to deal with it. I wasn't going to run and
I'm
leave
sorry,
it.
what'd you say, sir?
Said it goes fast and escalates really fast.
Yeah, he's
For just
standing there with his hand in his pocket right now, looking like a little Napoleon and with his tattoo sleeve. And let's see what happens next. Let me keep playing this.
They told you. But you know, if you know, first off, sir, public utility. I've never crossed the threshold of that gate. I've never entered their property. He did assist me backing up into the street, which is why I'm parked over there now. But see that gate? I never entered their property
Why is this an issue?
because you're here.
Yeah, why is it an issue right now is what he's saying. It's an issue because you're here. You answered exactly correct.
You're asking why it's an issue. Obviously, you're here. So if you like,
Do you understand that you're the issue?
I'm not the
He
issue.
says you're the issue.
I was filming. That's the issue. You guys have a problem with First Amendment. Then if you want to
Well, then leave him alone if you don't have a problem with them filming.
give me your CAD number with a card, I'll be more than happy to leave.
Calling because you're causing an issue.
What issue am I causing, sir?
Because you were refusing to leave the premises, and now we're out here.
My car is over there and I'm not on the premises. I'm not on the premise. Sir, you see that no trespassing sign?
I'm not here to argue.
Okay, no trespassing. I'm not,
Beyond no
Authorized person.
trespassing, no unauthorized persons beyond the point of the sign.
I'm on a public sidewalk. I'm being a pain. You're being unprofessional. 703 conduct of your policy. So do me a favor.
Did he say you're being a pain or you're being detained?
You're being unprofessional.
He said I was
Public
being a
sidewalk.
pain at first.
Hold on. You're being a pain is what he says. Okay, you got of this video left y'all 45 seconds, actually 47.
I'm being a pain. You're being unprofessional. 703 conduct of your policy. So do me a favor.
Handcuffs and go in the back of my car.
Would you?
We can go that option.
Okay, look. Now I'm off the property, right?
What did he say? He said, you walk off on the other side of the gate, and he says,
Now I'm off the property, right?
now you're not complying? Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's what he was trying to say as I'm walking away.
Okay, hold on one second. Let's keep playing this. There's only 32 seconds left.
But you're violating my First Amendment. You are. What did I just tell you? I told you if you give me your CAD number, hold on. I told you if you give me your CAD number, sir, don't turn this off. Sir, get your supervisor. Okay, I'm going in handcuffs. I'm live streaming. I'm not resisting.
Good job not resisting. If you resist in any way, the judge will be against you.
I just told you.
I'm not here to play games either, dude.
Give me a CAD number, I would leave. I'm on a public sidewalk, sir.
Put your hands on your back.
Okay, don't turn off my camera. Just let me put it in my pocket.
And there it is. There's the end of it. So he just runs up and torture cuffs you, dude. Wow.
Now, Charlie, here's the biggest problem that they're going to have on this case. First off, that's a gated community. Every resident
I told you to give me
owns a
CAD.
home in there. They don't own the access right there to the public street to enter the gated community.
Right.
I'm standing next to a public utility box on a public sidewalk on a public street.
Right.
There's no private drive or anything like that marked it. And if you look, I don't know if you can see it when I'm turning the footage, but I'm literally, once I go through those archways, there's about another 30 feet. I'm actually at the intersection of two Fort Worth City streets.
Okay.
That intersect.
Okay. So you're clearly not trespassing. You're just invoking your First Amendment right. And he put you in torture cuffs and he arrested you. So this is the Fort Worth City Police. I'm going to give a call over there, BZ. Can I call you back in a few minutes? Can you do me a favor? I'm thinking clear-headed right now. I'm not involved in it. You should go to the hospital right now for that hand.
I am. I'm charging the car. I'm taking the dog home, and then I'm going to the
because that hand looks like it could have nerve damage and have neuropathy is what it looks like. Your hand, dude.
That's what I told him on scene, and I talked to Med. I had medical come out and look at it and everything else. They've documented it. Pictures were taken. So everything that Michael Eli would tell you for a tight handcuff case has been done step by step during that whole process, and they didn't have no clue what I was doing.
You know, your hand, dude, looked like. You ever played that red belly game where you smack a kid's belly, the kids give each other red bellies? Your hand looks like a red belly, like literally someone smacked your hand 1,000 times, and that was just from the blood being cut off.
That's right. I couldn't feel my thumb, my index finger, my middle finger, my ring finger, and I barely had any sensation in my pinky. I told them that I could feel pressure, but I couldn't feel any touch. I couldn't feel any sensation of touch.
Wow.
So I made sure. And then the first time I told him the handcuffs were tight, he slammed the door, pissed off, still and walked off. And this was the second time he came back to the car. He had me hotboxed because the third time he came back, he asked if the air was on good. All of a sudden, his attitude was changing after I was already requesting medical and a supervisor.
Do you remember this jackboot thug pig's name?
Officer Morgan is the one who arrested me, and Officer Cobb showed up. He was pissed off. Like, he was just a complete jerk. And he's the one that wrote me for the disorderly conduct, and it says language. I don't know when language. I thought language was protected. I thought we were allowed to, as long as we weren't like in somebody's face. It's disorderly conduct. The last time I checked of Penal Code 42, see what it is, 42. Harvey knows this one real well. Harvey Freebird. Harvey knows this one real well.
Yeah, I like Harvey's channel.
I know that if you look it up, conduct is actually action and speech, not just speech by itself. And I think in there it actually says that speech alone is a defense of prosecution as long as there's some sort of action. Like if I was getting in the guy's face or something and calling him some other obscene stuff, then I could possibly be disorderly. But I don't know how I could be disorderly from the front seat of my car with a buckle on and him closing his door and locking the door. So I don't know how that would incite fighting words because he retreated and called the cops. So I don't know how that would be disorderly.
1 second, BZ. I'm not sure which one of these. Do you know there's Fort Worth Police Department?
Morgan's the one that arrested me. Oh, Fort Worth Western Division. That one's going to be the one on, not the Western Division. Here, I can look it up for you real quick, Chili.
Do you know the number over there? I'm just going to give them a call and voice my.
I'm going to look it up real quick for you.
Okay, because
Fort Worth Police Department.
West Division.
And let's see, and because I'll give you the right address because I can't remember the name of the street till I see it. See, is this? Yeah, I think it's Joyce Drive. So the number is 817.
1 second. 817.
Oh, this is gonna give you the main number.
Okay.
817-392-4222, and then you basically just ask for the Western Division over on Joyce Drive.
Do me a favor, get your butt to the hospital right now as soon as you get your car charged and your dog taken care of. And then
I'm going right to the ER.
Okay. My little Charlie is sick as a dog right now. He's so sick. He's been puking all day and all night. So I'm trying to keep an eye on him, but he's been real bad. Okay,
I'm
man.
telling you right now, man, I'm usually the most respectful person out here, man. And this is crazy that they didn't even know I was an auditor and it happened to what they thought was just a regular citizen.
Okay. I'll call you back within the next hour or so and check on you again, okay?
All right, brother.
Love you, buddy. Stay strong.
All right, bud. Thanks.
Later, BZ. Okay, so now let's give a call over here. I'm gonna give a call and see if I can reach.
The Fort Worth Police Department. If you have an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Si desea continuar en español,
Thanks, Bill. Oh, super chats came in.
Si tiene una emergencia, por
Thanks,
favor,
Roger.
llame y marque 911. Please select from the following options or remain on the line for an operator.
Roger
If this
Lane.
is an alarm company reporting an activation, please press 3. For jail or prisoner information, please press 4. To obtain a copy of a police report or other records, please press 5. For traffic tickets or municipal court issues, please press 6. For the police auto pound, please press 7. For animal control issues, please press 8. To hear information about how to make a police report online, please press 9. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Si tiene una emergencia, you have reached the Fort Worth Police Department. You have reached the Fort Worth Police Department. If you have an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Usted ha localizado el Departamento de Policía de Fort Worth. Si usted tiene una emergencia, por favor, cuelgue y
Wait,
llame
we're
al
gonna get through
911.
here to somebody.
All operators are currently assisting other citizens and callers. Please do not hang up, and an operator will be with you as soon as possible in the order your call was received. During peak times, it is possible that there may be longer wait time. Thank you for calling the Fort Worth Police Department, and we will be with you shortly. Todos los operadores actualmente están asistiendo a otros ciudadanos y llamadas. Por favor, no cuelgue y un operador estará con usted lo más pronto posible en el orden que su llamada fue recibida. Durante tiempos ocupados, su llamada puede esperar más tiempo. Gracias por llamar al
Still on
Departamento de
hold.
Policía de Fort Worth. Estaremos con usted pronto. You have reached the Fort Worth
Come
Police
on.
Department. If you have an emergency, please hang up and dial
So
911.
frustrating. So frustrating.
Usted ha localizado el Departamento de Policía de Fort Worth. Si usted tiene una emergencia, por favor,
Still on
cuelgue
hold.
y llame al 911.
While I'm on hold,
All operators are currently assisting other citizens and callers. Please do not hang up, and an operator will be with you as soon as possible in the order your call was received. During peak times, it is possible that there may be longer wait time. Thank you for calling the Fort Worth Police Department, and we will be with you shortly. Todos los operadores actualmente están asistiendo a otros ciudadanos y llamadas. Por favor, no cuelgue y un operador estará con usted lo más pronto posible en el orden que su llamada fue recibida. Durante tiempos ocupados, su llamada puede esperar más tiempo. Gracias por llamar al Departamento de Policía de Fort Worth. Estaremos con usted pronto.
I don't see honor
You
your
have
oath
reached the Fort
or
Worth Police Department. If you have an emergency,
I don't see
please
honor
hang
your
up and
oath
dial
or
911. usted ha localizado el
or
departamento
James
de
Freeman's
policía
arrest
de Fort
video.
Worth.
Does anybody
Si
have
usted
it?
tiene una emergencia, por favor, cuelgue y llame al 911. All operators are currently assisting other citizens
I'm on
and
hold
callers.
for the Fort Worth
Please
Police
do not hang
Department.
up, and an operator will be with you as soon as possible in the order your call was received.
Well, we're
During
going to wait.
peak times, it is possible
Does
that
anybody
there
have
may
a
be
copy
longer
of
wait
James
times.
Freeman's arrest
Thank you
or
for
Honor Your
calling
Oath's arrest?
the
We
Fort
could show
Worth
those
Police
today as
Department, and
well.
we will be with you shortly. Todos los operadores actualmente están asistiendo a otros ciudadanos y ya.
Fort Worth Police Department, operator in 487. What is the location you're calling about?
Oh, well, I'm calling about Fort Worth Police Department. I'm calling about Officer Morgan. My name is JD. I'm a journalist. Everything I do is recorded and on the record. And most places I call, they make fun of my funny accent, but I figured calling Fort Worth, y'all just have the same accent I do over there. How you doing today, ma'am?
I'm doing great. Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, yeah, I'd like to talk to the watch commander, the lieutenant, captain, major, whoever's on duty that claims to be in charge of all them other coppers over there, because we seen a video today where a person was arrested for simply filming the police. And we know that most cops are the best. We support the Thin Blue Line. I got a Thin Blue Line t-shirt. I got a Thin Blue Line poster on my wall. Every day I come by and bow down to it.
Okay, and sir, I don't mean to interrupt you, but we have calls that are holding. Do
Sure.
you need the number for internal affairs or?
Oh, no. I want to talk to the watch commander, because the thing is that lots of people listen to me and watch my videos. And so I just wanted to let the watch commander on charge right now, let him know that Officer Morgan is driving around acting like a tyrant. And we don't like that. We support good police officers, but we don't support jackboot thug
Can I
pigs.
get your phone number and I'll get you over to my supervisor?
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Okay.
That is my phone number. You can reach me at that phone number, and I would love to talk to someone in charge right now. I muted it on purpose because I don't want to give my phone number. I had to change my phone number recently, so I did change my phone number. Chuck Bronson's in the room, everybody. Nice to see you, Chuck Bronson. I tell you what, Chuck Bronson, your movies tickle me pink. I love them movies, them Chuck Bronson movies you making. Man, them are good movies. I tell you that right now. Them movies are so good, so good. Tell you what, this dirty son of a bitch, Morgan, he's got to be absolutely checked. We got to talk to him. We got to let him know we don't appreciate the arresting of our people. That ain't right. That ain't right. Chuck Bronson's here, everybody. Holy smokes. I've seen all your movies, Chuck. I'm waiting on hold right now to talk to a watch commander, a lieutenant, a captain, or a major. That's what I'm waiting on right now. So I tell you what, we're going to let him know how we feels. Yellow, is he there? I'm waiting on hold for you now. We also got News Now Ninja here. Yes, sir?
Hello?
Yes, I'm here, ma'am. I'm here 100% for you.
Okay, and I just need to know an address so as I can figure out what side of town it's on. So I can get you over to the
It's
sergeant.
West Fort Worth. It's the West Fort Worth Police Department. And the tyrant I'm calling about is named Morgan. He's a short little guy, but I'm short too, so I don't make fun of short people. But I'm just saying
Okay,
he's...
I just need,
Yeah, no
I'm sorry,
problem.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but
Oh, no problem,
I
ma'am.
have
You,
an address on the west side.
you are as right as the rain. I'll tell you what, you're sweet as sunshine. Go ahead, ma'am. Take your time.
Okay. Do you have an address on the west side?
I don't have an address, but I believe it's right there. It's on video. We all seen it. There was tons and tons of people. Like right now, there's 300 plus people listening to what I'm saying, and they're going to hear this later, and it's going to be broadcast out to thousands and thousands of people. And I tell you what,
Okay.
that Officer Morgan, he's not a good copper. He is not a good copper.
Okay.
You can't be arresting people.
I just need an address so as I can get you to the appropriate sergeant.
Can you
On the
hang on?
west side.
Okay, give me 1 second real quick.
No problem.
Give me just 15 seconds here. I'm just going to give a call. I'm going to give a call real quick. It just take me 1 second here.
Okay.
and I'm calling him.
You're on the phone with a watchdog. What's up?
Hey, Basil, I was just calling to find out what address that was you was arrested at.
That would be. Let me look it up real quick because it was outside the gated community of. It was over there. I have that. I'm trying to remember the address there. Oh, you know what? I kind of have the address here.
Okay.
Are you?
I'm on the phone with the Fort Worth Police Department, and I got a real sweet lady on the phone, and she's trying to figure out who to transfer me to let them know about that tyrant.
Oh, that would be Officer Morgan
No.
and Cobb that showed up, and I don't know who the supervisor was that showed the sergeant that showed up.
I got that, but what she's looking for an address or a zip code you was at.
Yeah. We're just address driven.
Well, it was. If you give me 1 second, I'm trying to look that up right quick for you.
Take your time, Basil. Take your time. We appreciate this. We've seen what happened to you. That's why we're calling over there right now to redress that Fort Worth police. You know, most of them are officers, but in this particular case, that was a JBTP.
Yes, sir. I am. Let me see the sign that, because I don't know the address, but I do have a sign to the edge of the gated community. And I'm just trying to pull that signage up because then you should be able to know exactly what the address is.
No problem. She can hear you. She's on the other line. I got you both on speaker, so she can hear you.
Okay, I didn't know she was there.
Yeah, she can hear you. She's sweet as apple pie. I tell you that right now. Thank you, ma'am, for your kindness.
Not a problem. What I'm here for.
Well, it's definitely better than the cops that showed up and dealt with me.
Yeah, he was a bad police officer. We call them PIGs, but not out loud too much because we don't want to insult the good police officers. But them dang PIGSs, them we got to handle them. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, I just need to get you over to the sergeant. So
Sure. We waiting right now for Basil to pull that up, and he's looking right now on his phone. I know he is. He's doing all he can, but it looks like he's got some damage to his hand. His hand was like pink and purple. It was the worst thing I ever seen.
Hey, Basil?
Yeah, his name's Basil Zangran.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the victim of the police brutality we just seen.
I'm trying to look it up right quick. It was the Villas of. I'm trying to remember the name. I'm trying to look at the name on that. It was a call, ma'am. It would have been a call that came in roughly at about. What time is it now? It's 4:20. This would have been roughly at about 12 to 12:30 this afternoon. Between 12 and 1.
Villages of Stonegate. It was called the Villages of Stonegate.
Yeah, that sounds right. The Villages of Stonegate.
Y'all hold on for just 2 seconds real quick. I got the internet right in front of me. Unless you got it over there, ma'am, I can give you the zip code.
That's okay.
You got it?
All right, yes. Let me get this over to the sergeant. Have a sergeant call you back. And you said your name is JD?
My name is indeed JD.
Okay. And then you want him to call you at the 32?
Correct. He can just go ahead and give me a call right back.
All right. I've sent it over to them, okay? And they'll give you a call back here fairly quickly, okay?
All right, I got my phone on. I'll be waiting right here. I appreciate your time now.
Not a problem. Thank you. You have a good day.
Okay, you have a beautiful day too. Bye-bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
JD is my name. A lot of my friends call me JD. My name is Jose De Castro. Those are my initials. A lot of people call me JD. Basil, all right, so we gave a call over there, Villages of Stonehenge. Thank you, Brick. Brick Jonesy got that in the chat. I had both of my hands free, filled up.
Oh, and also Chili?
Yeah.
They also handed me this little Fort Worth Police Department trespass warning, too, by the way. They didn't cite me for it, but I got my written trespass. And the guy's name, by the way, is Jeff Bush.
Jeff Bush?
Villages of Stonegate. Yep, it's in here. I got his name.
Oh,
yep.
You know what?
And the address is 2850 Oak Hill Circle. I got all that right here.
Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second while I got you on the line. Villages of Stonegate. What's the address?
It's 2850 Oak Hill Circle.
Oak Hill Circle.
And can you believe they don't want me back onto the property?
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. But you know what? Let me do this. I'll call you right back, Basil. All right?
All right.
Okay, bye, buddy. All right, so just real quick here, just real fast, let's just give a call over there and talk to that Africanus man who doesn't understand our rights. We're just going to give a call over there real fast here and let him know that we do not appreciate that at all whatsoever. We do not appreciate it.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. 158T. Your call.
1 second, let me try it again here. Okay, so here's Villages of Stonegate. There's the address we got a moment ago. I'm just going to give a call over there and let them know that they cannot be calling the cops on people to arrest people. And I think that they're going to be implicated in the civil suit.
With security, how can I help?
Security, how you doing? My name is JD. I'm a journalist. Everything I do is recorded and on the record. I just want to give you a call. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing all right. Is this about today's earlier events?
You know, we seen it, and I called to be real respectful to you and not treat you bad at all. I just called to find out what exactly did go on down there because, you know, we know people live right close to where you are, and called the police on this man, and his hand is all purple and pink. It looks terrible, and I hope that nobody there was hurt. Are you guys okay?
I mean, we're fine. I mean, Frank, I'm going to be frank with you. I really don't think that I should speak on this.
Oh, no, I understand that. I know you can't talk about the issue. I know you can't go into any detail. You know, good people, we want to bring people together. We don't want to separate anybody with any kind of divisive or mean or absolutely ridiculous rhetoric. And so I just called to make sure you was okay and that your officer was okay and find out if you guys seen any kind of video of what happened to that man after he was putting them horrible cuffs.
Yeah, so we don't have any type of info on our part as far as any of the events that kind of happened. I mean, if you want to reach out to anybody, you'd have to try to call back tomorrow and reach.
How about this? Could you do this for me, sir? Could you just let me know the name of your security company and where that headquarters is located at?
I'll tell you what, I can do that for you.
I appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Because, you know, listen, like I said, I want you to notice I have not been mean or rude to you at all, sir. I will treat you with respect and dignity because you did not do any of this. You just happened to work there. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yeah, so you didn't do nothing. According to the video we seen, it was a man who originally came from the continent of Africa. And so that was the gentleman that he had called the police on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get you. Well, I'm on the clock, so I have to make this quick. Do you have a pen and pad to write down the name?
I do have a pen and pad, actually. I appreciate that. What's the name of the company and the phone number over there so I could just go ahead and give a call?
So it is Securitas Services.
Securitas? So SECU, Securitas, TAS or TOSS?
Yes, so it's security. Instead of security, it's TAS.
Okay, so Securitas. Okay, that's great. And then do you know the phone number over there? Because, you know, we're going to complain a little bit to them, but of course we're going to do it real respectful. We just don't like people calling the police on someone unless, of course, it is absolutely necessary and someone's life is in danger. And then, of course, the police are going to come. They're going to get there not in time and the person's going to die. I strongly recommend everybody carries the 2A in their pocket. That's Second Amendment right.
Okay, well, I can give you the address. I don't know if I'm at liberty to give you the phone number. Would you like the address?
Oh, you can't give me the phone number to your employer?
I'm not sure if I'm able to give you the phone number.
Well, I mean, I can look up Securitas, but and they located in Fort Worth?
If you search them up on Google, you can find the phone number. That's why.
Listen, what was your name, sir? Because you've been nothing but kind and respectful, and I want to give an accommodation to you. Thank you for not being mean and rude to me. And I'm sure other people have called up there and called you all kinds of dirty names, and you didn't do nothing to nobody. It was the other fella, right? Oh, Lord. Securitas is nationwide, said America Uncensored. But let's see if we can get the numbers. Securitas in Fort Worth. Securitas Services. Is that what it is right there? Securitas Security Services USA. Okay, there it is right there. There it is right there. Let's try. Let me leave this phone line open in case the coppers call me back. Let me make sure that my ringer is on here. I'm just setting up my phone here real fast. If you all know, everybody, all my friends who have my phone number, you guys know that it's damn near impossible to reach me because I have all of my everything turned off. There's nothing that's on my phone. So let's go here. I'm just making sure that my phone is turned on so that the coppers can give me a call. I just recently changed my phone numbers again, which I do pretty regularly. And I'm just making sure that, okay, here it is. I'm turning on my ringer right now. Boy, I hate the new iPhone update. Do you guys hate the new iPhone update? I absolutely cannot stand it. It is absolutely terrible. I can't stand it. I don't even know where to turn it on and off. It's so frustrating. That's okay. We'll leave that one. I'm going to leave that one up right there so we can see it. And now let's give a call over to Securitas and see if we can reach somebody over there and let them know. And I'm going to be real nice. I'm going to be real nice. And I'm going to give a call over there.
Thank you for calling the National Communications Center. If you are an active on-site guard, press 1 or say guard. If you need employment or job verification, press 2 or say verify. For any other concern, please press 3 or say other. Thank you again for calling the NCC.
The NCC?
Thank you for calling the Securitas National Communications Center. Please hold for the next available agent. The estimated wait time is less than a minute. Your call is next in queue. Our agents are currently assisting other callers. Please continue to hold. To avoid waiting on hold, press 1 at any time to hear a list of available options.
Thanks, Todd. Got your donation. I sent it right over to Basil.
Thank you for calling Securitas USA. How can I help you?
How you doing, ma'am? My name is JD. I'm a journalist. Everything I do is recorded and on the record, and we calling about that Fort Worth situation you guys got going on over there. Have you heard about that?
No, you'd have to call back during business hours. The office is closed. Thank you.
Oh, ma'am, are you there? Just don't hang up on me now. There ain't no need to go hanging up on me now. I tell you what. Ain't no need to go hanging up on me now. Ain't no need to go hanging up on me.
Thank you for calling the National Communications Center.
I pushed it.
Thank you for calling the Securitas National Communications Center. Please hold for the next available agent. The estimated wait time is less than a minute. Your call is next in queue.
Come here.
Our agents are currently assisting other callers.
Come here.
Please continue to hold.
Come here, Charlie. Come here.
Good evening. Thank you for calling Securitas USA. This is Shar. How may I assist you?
Hey, Shore. How you doing today? My name is JD. I'm a journalist. Everything I do is recorded and on the record, but I'm not sure if you heard about that Fort Worth situation going on over there, but that's what I was calling about. I don't plan on being mean or rude to you at all, so let's just reciprocate that, all right? Is that okay if we're polite to one another?
Thank you, sir. However, you're online with National Communications Center. Urgent calls only.
Oh.
I do believe you have a wrong number. Try a different one, sir.
No, this is the right number for sure. This is Securitas, right?
Yes, but it's after hours. The branch is not there on Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, I
Branch
see.
is
You
there
just an
Monday
operator
through
in
Friday.
in a call center. Is that what this is? This ain't no sort of executive or nobody in charge of Securitas. Is that correct?
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.
All righty then. So I think that we had let's see here. I think that you guys said that James Madison covered the Jeff Gray arrest. Did he cover that live? Honor Your Oath arrested in Dayton. Okay, so this is the Honor Your Oath arrest. We are gonna continue to stay on top of this. I'm waiting on a phone call.
Hopefully this goes live. Man, I need a haircut, don't I? Where's my stuff at?
Let me see here. Okay, so he did do this. This is indeed a live stream that he did. Okay, so this is the Honor Your Oath arrest. Let's check this out here.
Yeah, we're getting back outside. If you guys are just jumping in, he is going to be transported soon. They do have him in custody here at Daytona Beach Shores, Department of Public Safety. Let me know if I'm back. If I can get a 1 in chat right here.
Well, I mean, that's a nice guy to run down there and be down at the police department for him. That's really nice.
Let me get a 1 in chat if you guys can hear me.
I can hear you.
All right, good. Still bad signal. Yeah, this is a bad area over here. I don't want to drop the stream. It should pick up here in just a minute. They are going to basically be.
Okay, so we don't get the arrest video here. We just get James Madison audits talking about it.
Channels. Make sure that everybody subscribes to these people that are helping out. You know, sheriff have gangs in the department. Of course they do. Karen's was officer name. He's very proactive on the radio. He just doesn't stop doing traffic stops.
Arkansas police oh, there it was right there. It was right there. So this is James Freeman getting arrested, you know, and let's just get into the details of what happened to Freeman. We're going to come back in a minute here. It's only a 13-minute long video, so thank you, Misconstrued. I appreciate you letting me know where that is. So is this the actual? So this is the dash cam. This is the cop's name is Eric Hove, H-O. The cop's name. There you go. You guys can see that big. Thanks, Misconstrued. Appreciate you, Lezo TVO.
14 1024 tags. We just took the 5 exits.
Do you see? I think this is James Freeman. Do you see how slow he's going? He's just pulling off nice and easy, getting to a place where he's going to feel safer.
People in the Larry's.
It sucks that Freeman's vehicle is put online like this.
Hey, good afternoon. I'm Trooper Hoyt with Arkansas State Police. The reason why I stopped you today is whenever you're up on the interstate, you're falling too close to the vehicle in front of you, and then you made a quick exit. You got to signal at least 33 yards or 100 feet before you actually make that right-hand turn.
I was following too close to the vehicle in front of me?
Yes, sir. Do you got your driver's license proof insurance on?
How close was I to the vehicle in front of me?
Sir, do you have your driver's license proof
Did
insurance?
you realize that everybody had to move over because you were on the freeway? You were blocking everybody's way, and so everybody had to move over?
Sir, do you have your driver's license proof insurance?
What's your name?
Sir, do you have your driver's
What's your
license?
name?
Sir, do you have your driver's license proof insurance?
What's your name?
Sir, do you have your driver's license, proof of insurance?
So this is the whole thing that I talk about and that I teach on deletelaws.com. You should have your driver's license, proof of insurance, and your registration all put together on a laminated card, and that should go inside of your trifold. There are laws on the books that say you do in fact have to have a driver's license. I know that you may not agree with it, but you do have to have, obviously I'm not Brad Pitt. This is an example. You have to have your driver's license, your proof of insurance, and your registration all put together on a card. And you want to have a trifold in your car. And the people here, you guys put it in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you have a trifold in your car, if you have a pair of my cop cards in your car. And, you know, all the respect in the world to James Freeman for being the freedom fighter that he is. However, you do have to have a driver's license in the United States of America. It would be, look how many people have a trifold in their car. Go to deletelaws.com. I'll give you the cop cards for free if you buy the trifold that I ship to you. And these are the cop cards here. They're just like your driver's license, just like your credit card. They pretty much have the same information right there. Look how many people have trifolds. That's why you have to have a trifold in your car with the broccoli wide rubber band that goes over your visor. Now, Freeman attempts to disarm this dirty JVTP by saying, what's your name? But if we go back to the very beginning of this copper right here identifies himself right away.
Hey, what's up? Hey, afternoon. I'm Trooper Hoyt with Arkansas State Police.
I'm Trooper who, whatever his name was, with the Arkansas State Police. So what's your name and badge number is not going to disarm him because he already identified. I don't think so, Jesus. You're not waiting on a trifold.
It's the reason why I stopped it today is maybe if on interstate you're falling too close to the vehicle in front of you and then you made a quick exit, you got to signal at least 33 yards or 100 feet before you actually make that right-hand turn.
I was falling too close to the vehicle in front of you?
Yes, sir. Do you have your driver's license, proof of insurance on?
How close was I to the vehicle in front of you?
Sir, do you have your driver's license, proof of
Did you
insurance?
realize that everybody had to move over because you were on the freeway? You were blocking everybody's way, and so everybody had to move over.
Sir, do you have your driver's license, proof of insurance?
What's your name?
Sir, do you have your driver's
What's your
license?
name?
Sir, do you have your driver's license, proof of insurance?
What's your name?
Sir, do you have your driver's license, proof of insurance? Sir, do you have your driver's license, proof of insurance?
14H20. You carry nothing in my location. I got one failing to identify himself.
I'm not failing to identify myself.
Sir, do you have your driver's license, proof of insurance?
Caused the backup. You caused people to slam on
Sir, do you have your driver's license, proof of insurance?
I got it on video.
Sir, do you have your driver's license, proof of insurance?
So if you're not going to provide your driver's license, you do have to have some form of identification on you. Here's what's going on with Craig Hendry and Don Newman. These texts came in last night from Donnell Brown. POJ in my phone stands for Person of Justice. So last night I sent over $60 to Donnell, and we put money on the books of Craig Hendry and of Don Newman last night, right there. 45 and 60. So I put in 60 and Don put in 60. So we both chipped in $60 last night for Craig Hendry and for Don Newman. That's what we do here on Team DLZ. I didn't announce this last night. I didn't put it up on my community tab. It just has to be done. They have to have money on their books. You can't be in the dungeon and not have money on your books. And Donnell Brown, you are an absolute patriot, and you have been just there's the $66 we sent last night to Don Newman, and then here's the $50 we sent, and then Donnell Brown, there's the $50 we sent last night to Craig Robert Hendry right there. We sent this to them last night about, what was it, 10 or 11 o'clock last night, Donnell? I'm not really sure. And then Donnell Brown wrote in here, let me check this out. Also, I'm covering the fees since I'm donating with you. So don't be worried about that. I don't expect you to pay the fees all the time. I done 25 for Craig. He got 45 total. I'm sending the receipts. I just realized we bumped back an hour in time. Donnell Brown, you are my Quan, and I love you. And kept me alive. Janelle Brown kept money on my books every week when I was in the dungeon, and I just cannot thank her enough for what she did for me. And all I'm doing right now is I'm paying it forward, and I'm sending that money to Don Newman and to Craig Henry like people did for me.
So you can provide your driver's license proof of insurance, or I'm going to go ahead and detain you, okay?
For what?
So you're on a lawful traffic stop. Driver's license proof of insurance.
For what?
Driver's license proof of insurance.
Following too close, you said?
I've already explained myself, sir.
That's bullcrap. You know it. I got it on video. So why don't you just move on with your day and I'll move on with mine.
Sir, driver's license proof of insurance.
I'm going to reach in there for insurance.
Oh, Kevin, I deleted a bunch of people off there. One second. Let me fix that for you, Kevin.
Is that all right?
I need your driver's license, sir.
All right, I'm going to reach in there for insurance.
That's completely fine, but I need your driver's license.
All right.
I need
Now he has to reach inside of there. He has to reach inside of there. You don't want to reach anywhere. This is the reason why it was really hard for me just now emotionally, remembering being in the dungeon. You want to have this broccoli wad rubber band, and you want to have your trifold. Kevin Brzezinski, I removed a bunch of moderators who hadn't been here in a long time, and I clicked yours too. I'm going to re-add you. Just be really careful you don't block too many people. I don't want to block anybody unless they're absolute horrible, shitty trolls.
Reach in there for it?
I've already told you you can reach in there.
He's got to reach. He doesn't have the broccoli wad rubber band.
Sir, driver's license proof of insurance.
I'm trying to get it on the phone right now.
You don't have it on you?
I'm trying to get it on the phone.
Why do you need it on your phone?
It's on the phone.
Okay, I need your driver's license.
Right.
Drop a comment for me, Kevin.
Sir, you need to provide your driver's license, please. You said you don't?
I said I'm working on it.
You don't have a physical copy on you.
I'm trying to find out where.
There you go, Kevin Brzezinski. That's fixed. Just make sure you don't block anybody unless they're absolute asshole trolls.
It's at. You know she's under insurance. Hello? All right. Send me a picture. You want a picture of it?
Your driver's license?
Yeah, and insurance.
If you have a physical copy, I need your physical copy of it.
YouTube is unsubscribing people
Yes, sir,
again.
you are.
Okay. You guys are the ones who do quick papers on pregnant women when they don't pull over right away, is that right?
Sir, I need your driver's license proof of insurance.
Is that right? You guys are the ones who do.
Sir, I need your driver's license proof of insurance.
I'm trying to get you some insurance. What's that? You texted or what? This phone? You texted? Don't touch it.
Okay, you can either let me see the insurance and I need your driver's license.
Just don't grab it.
Well, I can't see that, sir.
What do you mean you can't see it?
It's completely turned sideways.
Oh, okay. Wait, can you send the photo down sideways? Registration or you got it?
I need your driver's license.
You don't have it.
Okay.
What did he say right there? Did Freeman say it's never going to happen? I think that's what he said. Listen carefully.
I need your driver's license.
You don't have it.
Okay.
He said, I don't have it or never happen.
Okay.
Look at that.
You can open the window or I'm going to break it.
He just goes over and goes to open Freeman's door.
Step out. Hey, where are we at? You're in the state of Arkansas. You're in Van Buren, Arkansas. Van Buren, Arkansas? Yep. Step out. I'm going to get my shoes on there right now. Like my hands where you can see them. I'm going to get my shoes on. Come on. Set your phones in your seat. You're going to step out for me. I'm going to keep my phones on me. So you can set your phones there. There's a recording right there. Step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle or I'm going to remove you. Step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle. Now. Van Buren, Arkansas? Yes, sir. Step out of the vehicle or I'm going to break the window. I'm going to break the window. Step out now.
I believe, and I don't know, I have not seen this video, but I think what James is doing is he's just getting on the phone to call somebody to let them know that he's going to be arrested and where he is. I think that's what James is doing, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen this whole thing. It sounds like that's what he's doing. I wanted to show you guys my phone, how many persons of justice we have, but a lot of them say the name and then POJ instead of POJ and then the name. I was going to go through and change it, but I can't because there's too many. There's too many people. There's too many persons of justice. There's too many of you Team DLZ members. So I can't show everybody's names in there, but hopefully Freeman's just stalling to make sure. Chevy, what's up, Playboy?
Hey, I'm in Van Buren, Arkansas, about to be arrested by C. He's not.
Okay, so he was doing that. He was just stalling so that he could call and say he's about to be arrested, call a friend.
Vehicle, I'm going to break the window. I'm going to break the window. Step out now. Hey, I'm in Van Buren, Arkansas, about to be arrested by C. He's not. He's refusing to get out home. About to be arrested. Yeah, Van Buren, Arkansas. Put your hands on your back. State trooper. State trooper. Put your hands on the back of your head. State trooper, Van Buren, Arkansas. What's that?
Now I want to point something out here in James's defense. There's no victim of any crime. He hasn't hurt anybody. He's done absolutely nothing wrong besides drive down a road. And people will say, oh, I'm traveling, I'm driving. Listen, there are laws. We live in a social contract. I don't agree with the driver's license scam, but it's a law. I didn't make it. I'd like to abolish it if I could. I don't have that power. If there was 10 million of us who said we're not going to use a driver's license, we're not going to pay the DMV a dime, I would join you. But I don't want to lead that movement because I'm going to be leading people to the dungeon. If you don't have a driver's license, if you don't have insurance, if you don't have registration, if you don't have your ish put together on a laminated card or in a laminated slip, just like this, if you don't use your trifold that you got on deletelaws.com, there's a good chance you're going to go to jail. They're arresting this man. I believe his name is James Springer, his legal name. And they're arresting him. And he's done nothing wrong. He hasn't hurt anybody. And he got pulled over for BS. They said he was following too close. It's just such crap. I mean, he's done nothing wrong. He hasn't hurt anybody. He hasn't hurt a single soul. Chevy, what's up, man? Miss you, bro. You haven't sent me a song. I'm waiting for you. Oh, Chevy put a super chat in. I have not seen it. I'm looking through the comments. Sorry about that, y'all. There it is. Thanks, Chevy. Thank you. Appreciate the super chat, man. God bless you, brother. So James Freeman here has done nothing wrong, hasn't hurt anybody at all, and they're putting him in torture cuffs.
Arkansas. Put your hands on your back. State trooper. State trooper. Put your hands on the back of your head. State trooper, Van Buren, Arkansas. What's that? All right, thank you. What's that? All right, thank you.
Read that comment right there. That's awesome from Frugal. Jeff Hates Pigs. I was wondering about you when you first came around, and I was wrong. You're one of our best, and I will thank you forever about what you've done for me. Thank you. I will never forget. That's beautiful, man. I don't know what he did, but Jeff hates pigs. Jeff hates pigs. And there's poor Freeman going to the dungeon, and he's done nothing wrong. He was pulled over for following too close. It's just a reason to pull you over. I believe he has out-of-state plates. That's why they pulled him over.
Step right here from my vehicle. Have anything in your pockets that looks at me hurt me?
I don't answer questions.
Okay.
You have to say I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. And I got the same little shed you got going, James, right here. I got my little man shed.
Careful with the keys. I think there's keys there. I don't want you to get poked by them. I don't think there's anything else at all.
And look at this jackboot thug searching this guy, treating him like he's some sort of criminal. He pulled him over for no reason because he had out-of-state plates. Don't let him lie and say you were following too close. That's a bullshit made-up garbage.
Pockets, I don't think. No firearms in the vehicle either. Or drugs or anything else.
And by the way, there's nothing wrong with telling the cop the things he's saying. You're not encroaching or hurting your own rights. You're stating out loud that there's no firearms and there's no chemicals in your car. That way, if he plants something, you were already on the record saying there's nothing like that in my car. Torture cuffing him.
Hey, what's up, Goodman? Doesn't matter, man. I'm trying to go about my day. Hey, is that still recording? Can we make sure that? Hey, can you make sure that's still recording for you? We'll go.
Go ahead and set that here for me, okay?
So this guy right here, he has no skills. He can't do anything else. He has no talent. He has no skills. This is what he can do because he's talentless. Think about it for a moment. If he had any other talent, wouldn't he do something else with his life? Unless he enjoys putting people in torture cuffs, enjoys hurting people. Unless that's the case, that seems to be what it is. He enjoys doing what he does to people.
Set that here for me, okay? Have a seat, please.
Oh man, there's no leg room in there. Where do I put my legs? Do I go sideways or what? Sideways and put my feet on the seat or what? Yeah, now you fit in, man. You fit in.
Watch feet. Go ahead and shut this, please.
There ain't no room, man.
So,
I hope he's out of jail.
Interstate, he vapor lock starts dropping down to about 65. It gets right behind the van. I mean, right up on the van, won't pass.
No, he didn't.
Makes a quick exit. I mean, just beelines over, so I get behind him.
Yeah.
And then he tried to make a quick beeline in here, so I light him up, and it's immediately, I mean, his phone's out, trying to record, all that. So
I light him up.
With vehicle and go from there. I mean, and I don't know if it's even gonna be.
Is it his?
I haven't even ran the tag yet. He won't give me his name. Yeah, there's a wallet right here, but I'm at the look. Enforcement for a name and person. White male of New Mexico, last name Springer, first name James, middle name. Yeah, I'm just gonna arrest him for obstruction. So I got rights on the way for this. So
I can wait for it if you want to get him out of here.
Yeah, I'll get him out of here. There, like I said, there's just a bunch of recording stuff over there, so I would listen it if you don't care. So, hey, what's the court date over here?
Mandatory will be any Monday or Thursday at 9:30, and then if just
Monday at 9:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
And non-mandatory will be Tuesdays at 9:30.
Okay. All right.
I mean, look at James in the back of the car right there. Do you see? I didn't get to see the sliding in. I want to see that upper right-hand corner. I'm going to escape the full screen and I'm going to go to the, okay, so here it is. This is the screen over here that they're going to put James in this tiny little crouched area, which is just inhumane and brutal.
What? Yeah, I get it, man.
Look, there's no room. There's the seat right there, and there's the wall. They do this for officer safety, Terry versus Ohio.
No room, man.
You're treated like shit from the very first moment the government grabs you.
Got behind my interstate. He vapor locks, starts dropping down about 65. He gets right behind the van. I mean, right up on the van, won't pass.
No, he didn't get right up on the van. I'm sure he wasn't driving like that, knowing he's driving without a license or a suspended or revoked or whatever it is.
Then makes a quick exit. I mean,
no, he didn't make a quick exit.
Beelines over, so I get.
He beelines over.
Yeah. And then he tries to make a quick beeline in here, so I'll light him up, and it's immediately.
So I light him up. Who the fuck are you, dude?
I mean, his phone's out, trying to record all that. So I'm at the inventory vehicle. Go from there. I mean, and I don't know if it's even gonna be.
Is it hit?
I haven't even ran the tag yet. He won't give me his name. Yeah, there's a wallet right here, but I'm at the look. $14.4 for a name and
Right on, Scott. You got your trifold and cop cards. I'm super happy to hear it.
New Mexico, last name Springer, first name James, middle name. Yeah, I'm just gonna arrest him for obstruction. So I got rights on the way for this. So,
oh, is that right?
Yeah.
So Kevin Brzezinski said that James has a rent-a-car a lot of times. So I don't know how you could rent a car with a suspended license or revoked license.
I'll get him out of here. There, like I said, there's just a bunch of reporting stuff over there, so I would list it if you don't care. So, hey, what's the court date over here?
Mandatory will be any Monday or Thursday at 9:30, and then if just
Monday at 9:30. Okay.
Hey, Blessed, join teamdlz.com and connect with other people who are just like us.
Mandatory will be Tuesdays at 9:30.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so there it is. There is the full video of his arrest and what exactly he went through there. So give me 1 second here. Somebody just emailed me this, and so I want to share this video that I just saw. And this is I didn't get a chance to listen to the whole thing, but this dirty pig, he tries to cover up for this pig shack. And
I'm Sheriff McGill.
He does an absolutely terrible job. So let's get into this a little bit and listen to this guy.
Hi, I'm Sheriff McGill, here to give you some information in reference to something that took place yesterday. On 10/30/24, NCSO responded to a call at the Nye County Planning Department in reference to two subjects video recording the office and customers and causing a disturbance. These subjects were reported to be verbally pushy and inserting themselves into the private transactions involving citizens by recording the conversations and attempting to view their documents. A deputy arrived and they identified themselves as, quote, media, but refused to give their names.
You don't have to give your name, you dumb JBTP. Put it in the comment section, JBTP. If you guys want to send me a video, go ahead and do so.
The conduct used by the males was that of what is referred to as First Amendment auditors. They push the limitations of the First Amendment with the intention to antagonize law enforcement, then edit their videos to portray us to portray themselves as victims.
Well, if you arrested them for engaging in a First Amendment protected activity, then they are victims of the police. Got Danelle and Chevy in here at the same time.
The subjects then posted their highly edited video to a social media site and narrating it to make it look like the deputies and sergeants responding did things wrong. Over the last 24 hours, our dispatch has received hundreds of calls, voice messages, and emails from all over the country complaining about how the situation was handled. These calls and messages have been verbally.
This guy's so unhealthy. Listen to him breathing.
Situation was handled. These calls and messages have been verbally abusive, vulgar, and threatening to our staff. I have consulted with the Nye County District.
I'm so sorry. Did he say vulgar and threatening for filming you?
Vulgar and threatening to
vulgar and threatening
our staff. I have consulted with the Nye County District Attorney, who has assured us that the actions taken by our staff to remove the subjects from the location was not a violation of the First Amendment rights of the subjects. Have been verbally abusive, vulgar, and threatening to our staff. I have consulted with the Nye County District Attorney.
So he talked to the Nye County District Attorney. And what do you think the Nye County District Attorney said?
Who has assured us.
He's assured them.
Who has assured us that the actions taken by our staff.
That the wrongful arrest.
To remove the subjects from the location.
To remove the journalists, the people, the human beings who you put in torture cuffs.
Was not a violation of the First Amendment rights of the subjects.
Of the subjects? You mean of the human beings? It was a violation of their First Amendment right to film police.
Quite the contrary, the subjects themselves violated the privacy rights of the customers of the planning department. The responding units exercised good discretion and didn't arrest the subjects for the two criminal violations.
Subjects. They're not subjects. They're people, you dirty pig.
Violations they committed in the office. The Nye County Sheriff's Office administration is in full support of our staff who handled this interaction. Thank you.
Of course. Of course.
Welcome once again to Lehto's Law.
It's going to just pop up channels that I watch, so it just automatically does that.
Now to Painesville, where tonight an off-duty Cleveland police officer is in jail.
Did he say to Painesville or Plainsville? Was it Painesville or Plainsville?
Now to Painesville, where
Painesville in Cleveland, in Ohio. Of course, it's always Ohio.
Tonight an off-duty Cleveland police officer is in jail for shooting outside of Riverview Elementary School. This prompted a campus lockdown. The Lake County Sheriff's Department says Alexander Sinclair was booked and is facing charges. Annabelle Childers brings us the latest after talking with students and parents today.
I went to the bathroom and then I heard like a boom. The gate was all shut and all of the doors were locked. No, we heard police sirens. That's all I know. And everybody was just like crying, but I was just speechless.
Nearly immediately after parents dropped their kids off to Riverview Elementary, many came rushing back.
I just got informed that my baby was in danger, so I got here as fast as I possibly could.
The elementary school was locked down in response to what Lake County Sheriff Chief Deputy Robert Izzo calls a domestic incident between a man and woman.
And it sort of carried itself into the parking lot of the elementary school as students were arriving to begin their day.
Izzo says the man, identified as Alexander Sinclair, drove his vehicle into the woman's car. He got out, and at some point, a single shot was fired that went through her windshield. The deputy says a school resource officer saw Sinclair holding a weapon, ordered him to drop it, and then arrested him after a brief struggle.
Truly a hero today for stopping this before it went any further.
We now know from Cleveland.
Truly a hero from stopping a cop who went to a school and was SHOOTING. I'm not allowed to say what I really think and feel on censorship tube, but he was doing the capping.
Cleveland police that Sinclair is a Cleveland police officer who was off duty this morning. The chaos of the day scaring both the students forced to hide inside and the parents stuck waiting to reunite with them.
I mean, you hear about all these school shootings all the time on the news, and I mean, it's absolutely terrible. And it's like, I was terrified to death. That's what was going on at my daughter's school. And I don't care. I'm coming to get my baby.
Now, it's unclear what exact charges Sinclair is facing. The Riverside Local School District did send out messaging to families and parents. That statement.
This is a reaction video, so I have to jump in and react to follow the YouTube rules because YouTube is absolute censorship. I've tried my best to try to get over to X and to teamdlz.com. And so this is just so unbelievable. I don't know. Is something wrong with my voice? Sydney said there's something wrong with my voice. Give me a 5x5. You guys can hear me okay. I have a little bit of echo because this is a really big room. I'm going to soundproof this little area right here. I just can't do it right now. I got a lot of things going on. So this copper shot at a bunch of people. There's the long and the short of it. Now I got to be really careful what I show here. I got to be really careful. So I'm going to pause this. And this says they're lying on my son. Mother claims Cy-Fair ISD officers' actions against son were unjustified. And when you see this, this is going to make you sick. This is going to make you sick. Love you too, Roy. Thanks for coming. Reaction video, Lane. That's right. And this is the new channel we have coming out because this channel is so shadow banned. We have just over 350 people here across 6 channels. Can you imagine that? People with 300 subscribers get more views on their channel than we do here at Delete Laws. Pretty crazy. That's why we have a new channel. So you guys got to see this. Now I have to pause this. Remember, YouTube United States government won't let me show you what the police do to people, to kids in the schools. Watch this. This is going to make you sit up straight. And I'll put the link for this. You guys can watch the whole thing.
They going to the GC. Oh, God, they going to the GC. What's going on, man? Hey, they going to the GC. Oh, God, they going to the GC. Oh, God. Damn!
Do you see that right there? There it is right there. There it is right there.
Oh.
Now, what do you think is going to happen to that kid? Do you see the cop have him up in the air? I'll pause it again just in the nick of time.
GC. Oh, God. Damn!
You see the cop? You see the kid's feet? That's all I can show you, unfortunately. That's all I can show you. I'll show this full video on teamdlz.com. That's what I can show you. That cop picks up that kid over his head and slams him on the back of his head. That's what he does. That's what he does. I mean, you guys can see it, right? I mean, I'm not, make sure that I'm not blinding myself here. You guys can see that this cop has the kid over his head. Do you guys see that right there? Just want to make sure. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can see it. Do you see that? He picks him up over his head. He picks him up over his head. That's what he does. You guys can see it. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I can't show it. Well, you know what? I can show a little bit more. Let me play it so I can see it. There it is. He picks him up.
See, oh God, they going to the GC. Oh God. Damn!
So right there, he has
to the GC. Oh God, they going to the GC. Oh God. Damn!
There it is. Now he has him over his head right here. And now he's going to slam him. You know, Ratboy Ninja, go over to teamdlz.com. Y'all, this will be on teamdlz.com. I can't show the whole thing here. They have me absolutely, completely and utterly shadow banned. I can't get a video to go more than 5,000, 6,000 views. Not any, no matter what I do. And I see channels who post the same content. I saw a woman who posted the same video I did with 356 subscribers. She had more views on the exact same video, but I had the inside scoop from the people in Idaho who sent me the frame by frame of what the cops did in Idaho. It's just unbelievable. You guys get over to teamdlz.com and I will show the whole thing on teamdlz.com. Sydney, I don't want to think bad things about you. I don't think that you are one of the bad people, but if you encourage me to do things that hurt me and will hurt me, then it makes me wonder if you actually care about me and about what I'm going through and how YouTube has completely shadow banned the channel. So I don't want to think that about you, so I don't. But remember, if you ask me to do things that are going to hurt me, then I can't help but think, I got to be careful. I've got to be careful. Rising Tides Outreach said YouTube and Google are liberal Dems and Dems are the party of defund the police. I'm all for defunding police and funding rights protectors. So I'm a part of that, but we've never defunded anybody. So yet they are the censor police crimes. We are a police state no matter what the party in power. So Rising Tides, I think we completely and utterly agree. I do have Constitutional Law Scholar coming out, Roy, so I will continue to show stuff. But this video, he body slams this kid. I'll put it on teamdlz.com. And yeah, George Carlin had it completely right. You guys want to see something? Now, so just so the YouTube censors, YouTube China, YouTube United States government, this video is completely censored. And take a look at the headline. To Ohio, once again, it's Ohio, Canton cops charged with reckless homicide after man crashed into pole and ran into a bar. During arrest, man said he couldn't breathe and was motionless face down for 8 minutes before the cops realized, or did they do exactly as they were planning to do and end the man's life? I'm just wondering what you guys think. Do you think that the cops knew what they were doing? I'm just wondering what you guys think here. Why do people have to be treated like this in the United States? Someone off camera says, don't spray him. You have torture cuffs, you mean?
You want that one? Say when. You're good. Good. Here's the other hand.
Look at what they're doing to him. Look, I mean, just take a look at what they're doing to that man right there. Just take a look. Yeah, Sydney, we don't have a free country. We live in a total police state, authoritarian, death state, prison state. We live in a police state, prison state, death state. That's what we live in. 100%. That's what we live in. And it's absolutely disgusting. It is just so unbelievable what we see every single day. Look what they're doing to this guy, and it's considered okay.
Get over it. Calm down. Calm down. Okay. Go ahead. 2029. Stop fighting. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't. Get out of there. I can't breathe. Fastest doors right there. I'll be glad to push it for you. Okay. I can't breathe. You're fine. Yep.
Then, as Frank Tyson laid motionless on the ground, bar patrons can be heard talking to police.
So I thought he was here to pick up the to-go order. I've always wanted to be in a bar fight. I don't know if this counts.
Oh, I've always wanted to. Of course, listen, and the reason he's always wanted to be in a bar fight because he's a beta male chumpzilla.
Yeah, talk it up, man. What's your story?
Those conversations continued over the next several minutes. It took officers nearly 5.5 minutes from the point Tyson was motionless for them to check on him.
Did he calm down? Yeah, he might be out.
It took officers another 3 minutes.
He checks on him and there's no breathing, no pulse, and he just walks away.
To realize something was seriously wrong.
Roll him over on his back.
Officers
Now they're starting CPR, which they don't do CPR very well.
times questioning where the paramedics were. You can then see the paramedics arrive at 8:47, a full 13 minutes after Tyson first went motionless.
Hey, guy, bring a BBI.
2 officers who records show were involved in the case have been.
This was the dirty jackboot JBTP who walked away after he checked for a pulse. He's got the same tattoos, same neck. This is the JBTP.
Charged with reckless homicide. They are officers Camden Christopher Birch and Bo Jacques Shonegi. We're told they're still in jail tonight, pending a bond hearing on Monday.
They're still in jail. They should be thrown under the jail.
Also, a news conference by Stark County prosecutors is set for noon tomorrow.
This video is from April 18th. 53-year-old Frank Tyson
Oh, of course he's black. Even worse.
is in police custody. Police body cam video shows officers struggling to arrest Tyson after he crashed his car on the city's east side. He ran into a bar where later we see officers restraining him by
They're pushing down on him as he's in prone position with his arms behind his back.
placing a knee on his back.
They put a knee across the back of his neck right there. You can see it.
Stop fighting. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't.
There's the tatted up JBTP right there.
His last words, as you hear in the video.
Look at that. Look at the neck across. Look at that.
I can't.
He's
His last words.
Look at that. He has his knee right across his neck like George Floyd. Look at that. Of course you killed him.
As you hear in the
Look at that. Putting his weight on his neck, pushing down on his back. His arms are in prone position.
video. I can't.
Look at that. How is this still going on in our country? Why are we throwing people on the ground and putting your weight on top of them? We know it kills them.
Breathe.
Look at that, sticking his weight on him.
According to an autopsy report 3 News obtained, at least one cause of death shows Tyson died of cardiopulmonary arrest in association with physical altercation and prone restraint. The other cause is from underlying health conditions Tyson had. The Stark County Coroner's Office ruled Tyson's death a homicide, and that case was sent to a grand jury.
Okay. So, in other words, the policy, procedure, and protocol is still the exact same it was for Eric Garner and for George Floyd. We are seeing that when you stick your knee across the back of someone's neck, when their arms are tethered and chained behind their back, when they're laid on their chest and you're sticking your palms and your knees in their back, you are going to kill that person. That's what we're seeing. But yet the policy, procedure, and protocol doesn't change. Why is that? Because there's no governor who's going to change it, because they don't give a shit about you and me. They care about their safety. They care about policy, procedure, and protocol, and that's all they care about. They don't care about us at all whatsoever. Not even kind of, sort of. They don't give a shit about you and me. Put a 1 in the chat if they don't care about you and me. Yeah, and then the worst Supreme Court justice in U.S. history is Clarence Thomas. And Clarence Thomas on the Supreme Court with Trump wants to extend qualified immunity and make it impossible to sue under a 1983. It's just, we are just seeing it time and time and time again. It is absolutely disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting. This is horrible. You dirty JBTPs, you absolute dirty JBTPs. When are you going to learn sticking your knee in someone's neck, putting your weight on their back when their arms are chained behind their back kills them? When are you going to figure it out? What are you, getting stupid, dude? Are you a retard? What's wrong with you? You can't see it? Just pisses me off beyond the pale. Beyond the pale.
We're now getting a first-time look at the JSO officer now facing battery and false imprisonment charges and an investigation by Internal Affairs. This is the mugshot for Jacksonville police officer John Burgos. He was arrested this morning. Investigators said that yesterday he prevented a crime victim from leaving and touched her without consent. Burgos went before a judge this afternoon. He has been stripped of all police authority. He's expected to be fired. News4JAX anchor Ashley Harding joining us in the studio, taking a closer look at this officer's background.
Yeah, Kent, we obtained Burgos' arrest report, and while quite a bit of it is redacted, it does show that he was wearing his body camera when he first interacted with the victim. But it says when he returned, he had taken his body camera off. Now, the report goes on to say Burgos told the victim, "You're a beautiful girl." We've also learned she was able to record part of their interaction with her cell phone. Officer John Burgos is used to being on the side of law enforcement, but this afternoon he found himself in front of a judge.
Burgos is charged with.
During his first appearance, the judge shared Burgos' bond conditions, ordering him to stay away from the victim and wear GPS monitoring.
GPS for count 2.
This stemming from his arrest this morning. The details provided by JSO are disturbing, to say the least. The director says this started when Burgos met with a crime victim who had called for help. At a later time, the director says Burgos went back to the scene of the crime.
Purporting to be conducting an additional investigation. While alone with the victim and under the color of authority, Burgos did not allow the victim to leave the area, and he touched the victim without valid consent.
After Burgos left, she called for help and then reported him to police. What goes through your mind when you hear this?
It's infuriating for the whole profession of law enforcement.
Now, you want to hear some cop sucking? Listen to this dirty JBTP and his cop sucking right here. It is disgusting.
But it's also, I've got a soft spot for victims. The police department is not a dating site.
News4JAX crime and safety analyst Tom Hackney was with JSO for more than 3 decades.
Oh, so let me get this straight. You're going to bring in a cop to comment on what a dirty JBTP has done. That's what you're going to do? You're going to call in another copper and he was a copper with JSO for 3 decades. What do you think he's going to do? Going to say how most cops are good. This was just one bad little copper.
And served as a supervisor for many of those years. I showed him the list outlining Burgos' background within the department. He has 3 separate vehicle crashes on his record, 2 of them reported in 2020. He had a couple of other complaints, but what stood out to us were allegations of violation of weapons policy, failure to conform to work standards, and incompetence. The report says the action taken was a level 2 written reprimand. Today, the director confirmed Burgos had been under the microscope.
He never did anything to get terminated, but he was certainly working towards that and being monitored by his supervisors. So.
Having
He never did anything to be terminated. He was working toward it, and so we were monitoring him, and then he went and SA'd a victim of SA. He didn't do anything to be terminated, but he was going towards something to be terminated. Like, what are we, the dumbest people in the world?
Terminated officers before, Hackney talked about some of the challenges with this. What does it take to cut the bad
Now here's the cop sucking.
apples?
There's unions.
And then listen to the cop sucking reporter. It's not bad apples. It's the policy, procedure, and protocol of these dirty pig shacks.
What does it take to cut the bad apples?
There's union protection. The officers that are members of the union, so there are things that between contractual obligations between the FOP union and the sheriff's office / city of Jacksonville about some of the job protections that they have are good things. Absolutely good things.
They're good things. The contractual obligation between the Fraternal Order of Police, which is not the police department, it's an organization in between the police and the city, who's on the police's side, is an absolute good thing, is what he says.
Between officers that are
cut the bad apples.
There's union protection. The officers that are members of the union, so there are things that between contractual obligations between the FOP union
and the sheriff's office / city of Jacksonville about some of the job protections that they have.
About some of the job protections that they have
are good things.
It's an absolute good thing that the Fraternal Order of Police is there to protect the cops.
Absolutely good things. However, sometimes they could be stumbling blocks towards removing that bad apple.
Oh, dude. Cop sucking by the reporter, cop sucking by the what do you call him? A representative? The one who's doing the bidding for the cops? Is that what you're talking about? He was a cop at this pig shack for 3 decades. And the Fraternal Order of Police being between the city and the cops is an absolute good thing. Whose side is the Fraternal Order of Police on? 100,000% on the side of the cops. 100,000% on the side of the cops. Writes on, text me that video of that pig who was head of the Fraternal Order of Police in New Jersey or New York. Writes on, if you could send me over that video, I'll show it right now. What's up, Levi Ott? It's good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man.
And Director Key said during today's news conference, if something doesn't seem right, call JSO. They will confirm what should be happening to avoid similar situations. You can call 911 or JSO's non-emergency number, 904-630-0500. Joy? Happening to avoid similar situations. You can call 911 or JSO's non-emergency number.
What's the non-emergency number? She said we could call
904.
904. Give me 1 second here. Oh, by the way, the Fort Worth police never called back. 904
630
630
0500.
0500. Sure, you said to call. I'd love to.
You have reached the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. For inmate information, please press 1. To request a copy of a report or criminal history, please press 2. To follow up on a request for body-worn camera video, please press 3. For certified civil document requiring service, please press 4. To report an incident, alarm activation, or vehicle tow, please press 5. All other requests, please press 6. To repeat the menu, please press 7. Just what Sheriff's Office car.
Hey, how you doing? My name is JD. I was given a call because a reporter on the media, she said I could give a call over there, and I was just giving a call because we just seen a video of a JSO officer who was arrested and charged with inappropriate touching of a domestic violence victim. And my name is JD. I'm a journalist. Everything I do is recorded and on the record, but that ain't the point here. The point is we was calling to get a comment to find out exactly how does the Fraternal Order of Police exactly play a role in this as being some sort of barrier between the city and the Jacksonville Police Department?
Give me 1 second. Let me get you over to our supervisor.
Communications Trogger.
I'm sorry, ma'am. What'd you say?
Communications Trogger.
Oh, I thought I was getting transferred over to a police officer or a sergeant or a lieutenant or a captain or a major, someone who could comment on the JSO arrest of that a JBTP, a bad copper. We know most cops are real good. We know that around here, but we seen a cop there who was arrested for inappropriately touching a victim of domestic violence. And so then the news media here said, oh, shoot. Yellow, how you doing?
Hello, I'm trying to reach JD. This is Sergeant Lyons with the Fort Worth Police Department. I received a message that you needed to talk to someone about an incident.
Oh, I do appreciate that. What was your name again, sir?
Lyons, Lyons.
Lyons.
And badge number 3413.
Okay, badge number 3413. Listen, my name is JD. I'm a journalist. Everything I do is recorded and on the record. And we seen today that you had a copper over there. Now, let me just tell you something big around here. We back the blue in a big way. I'm wearing a Thin Blue Line t-shirt almost every day. People don't see it, but I know underneath, like Superman, when I pull open my shirt, I got that Thin Blue Line right across my chest. But I was calling because we seen an Officer Morgan who did an unlawful arrest today. We seen it on video, and it was me and like 300 of my friends. We watched the video together. And so I was calling to find out if that man is going to be suspended or even brought up on charges of hurting that man because his hand was all purple and pink. We seen it.
Okay. Well, I can't go into that with you right now. I think that would have to go up the chain of command.
Oh, so that's above your pay grade?
I mean, that is something that I can't comment on.
I see.
I can't even comment on this particular incident right now.
Oh, I see. Because
You were directly involved in it.
oh, but there's no ongoing litigation. I was just calling to find out about Officer Morgan and seeing if maybe he had been put on suspension before, or if maybe that you guys already kind of knew he was a bad copper. Wasn't sure exactly if have you guys already been tipped off that he's a bad copper? Is that what happened?
I don't have any access to those sorts of records.
Right. Because we call a lot of police departments. You know, we call up mostly to tell you how great you is and how much we love and respect police around here. But the thing is every once in a while, I got to make a phone call like this, and I need to report to you right now that we seen one of your officers, Officer Morgan. He went absolutely crazy, and he grabbed a man who was not posing any threat at all, and all he was doing was filming the police. And so I don't understand exactly how that happens. And then you can't say nothing. You can't talk about it.
Okay. Can I, if you saw something that is, that you think was unlawful, I'm going to give you a telephone number to call to report it directly.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not that it's unlawful. It is 100% a violation of the man's civil rights. He had a right to be there on a public street.
Because I don't have access to what you're talking about.
I could send you the video. Do you got? Sorry, officer.
You're talking about video.
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just get excited when I get to talk to someone who I think's going to do something, and I figure, are you the supervisor? Are you over the top of Tyrant Morgan?
I am a patrol supervisor for evening shift.
Okay.
West side.
Okay.
So I just that's why they send these complaint calls to me.
Okay.
Give me just a second. Give me just a sec. Well, 1 second while I'm and please go ahead and talk. I'm listening. I'm just.
Well, it's Sergeant Lyons. Is that right, Sergeant Lyons?
That is correct, sir.
Yes, Sergeant Lyons. So we seen it. We seen it on video, and we got his name. His name is Morgan. And now from there, this man, from what I can tell, this man should be suspended with plenty of pay. You know what I'm saying? Because when he's off, he's going to need that money to go around and have himself whatever he's going to do. But you know what I'm saying? We need to go ahead and get Mr. Morgan. I'm not sure if he's officer, captain, corporal, lieutenant. I'm not sure what moniker he has. But I tell you what, dadgummit, I seen it myself. And that's why I called you up, and I was damn mad earlier. I calmed down quite a bit. But the gentleman who was arrested, you seen his wrist. It was all red and purple, and I'm sure it's going to turn black. And I advised him, because I'm a journalist, I said to him, you need to go to the hospital right now, and you need to get your wrist looked at because you's damaged, boy. You's damaged. And he called me back, and he said, I'm absolutely, JD. I'm going to head to the hospital right now, and that means there's probably going to be a civil suit against y'all. Now, it hasn't happened yet. There's no litigation pending, so you and I can still have a fair conversation on phone.
Okay, well, let me give you a telephone number to call.
All right.
And it is 817.
817. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to see if, hey, can you write this down for me real fast? Would you write this down? It's 817. Go ahead.
392.
392. That's 392. Did you get that? 817-392. Appreciate that. Write that down for me. Go ahead.
And 4270.
4270. 4270. And so listen, let me just tell you, the man's name who got put in them torture cuffs, his name was Basil. His name was Basil. Okay, can I ask you just one more question? I know you got to go because you're out there doing the Lord's work.
I'm happy to. In fact, I was going to give you another number as well.
Okay, another number? I love just calling one and they send me to another one. Then I call another one, they send me to another one.
This is actually an email address.
Oh, an email.
So that they need to, so they would address it.
All righty.
They do respond to these.
Oh, they do.
This is for media inquiries since
I definitely am a member of the press. You know, I tell you, everything I do is recording on the record. And I make dang sure everybody knows that I do that because I just want to be as transparent as I can with the police officers, the good police officers, of course, not the bad ones. How many bad ones do you think are there percentage wise?
I have no idea, sir.
But there's some. There's always a few. There's a bad dentist. There's bad doctors. So we know there's bad police officers. What percentage, though, do you think? You think it's just 1 or 2 there in Fort Worth?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I really would not be able to tell you.
Well, how long have you been a police officer, Mr. Lyons?
2 decades.
2 decades. So let me ask you then, in your 2 decades of serving and protecting our communities, how many bad police officers you think you ran into?
I really don't know.
Oh, gosh. Well, you know, there's a thing.
Can I give you that address?
Yeah. Can I say one thing real fast here, real quick? Yeah, there's this thing. It's out, and I think you can get it on a website, and it's called the Moulin Commission. Have you heard of the Moulin Commission? MOLLEN. Have you heard of that?
I can't recall it. No.
Oh, gosh. Well, son of a gun, I tell you what, since you're giving me all this great information, being so friendly and helpful to me, I thought I would let you know and give you something real friendly and helpful too. You should take a look at that Moulin Commission, MOLLEN. And that stands for Milton Moulin. Milton Moulin was a federal judge, and he ran that Moulin Commission from 1992 to 1994. And what it said was that every single police officer, plainclothes detective in the state of New York was corrupt. Every one of them. And so I have a hard time believing that because I love the police so much. But according to the federal judge and the Moulin Commission, they said every single one of them was either a meat eater or a grass eater. And that term came from the 1972 Knapp Commission, KNAPP. Again, another federal judge who did a 3-year-long study on policing. And so I read that Moulin and I read that Knapp. And so now I'm just concerned about whether or not I could have been wrong. I thought all police were good, but according to those 2 commissions, it says a large percentage is bad. So then every time I get a good police officer on the phone like you, I'm just curious as to whether or not you worked with any bad police officers. How many police officers that were bad have you arrested?
I haven't arrested any police.
Oh, shoot.
Let me. Can I give you that address?
Yeah, go ahead, sir. I'm so sorry. Did I get going on a roll and just get my motor mouth? My wife tells me all the time, you talking damn too much, JD. And I say, well, hell, I just love to talk. I think I like to hear my own voice sometimes, you know?
Is it Mr. JD or?
You just call me Mr. JD. You just call me Mr. JD. That's the best way to address me, and I'll call you Mr. Lyons, just as a show of respect to one another.
That's fine with me.
Okay, now.
It is, the address is Police Media.
Police Media, POLICEMEDIA Media. I got that.
At Fort Worth, Texas.gov.
Man, that is so easy. Police Media at Fort Worth, Texas.org.
Yes, sir. And if you send an email to that, they will address it, and they say they will address it. An appropriate police spokesman will respond in a timely manner.
Well, the only thing I'm concerned about now is the conversation we had that was completely off topic of that gentleman Basil, who had his hand absolutely squeezed too hard. So I'm concerned that you told me you'd never ever arrested no police officers, never, because that would mean that the good cops like you are not catching the bad cops. And that's what I'm worried about. I'm afraid that our country is losing faith in the police and systems. What do you think?
That is, I can't comment on politics or on anything
Oh,
like that.
no, of course not. I would never comment on voting for Trump or Kamala. I would never comment on stuff like that. I ain't getting involved in that bee's nest. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you what, I'm just really shocked to hear that you ain't never, ever, ever arrested no bad police officer when I know that Mr. Lyons used one of the good ones. I know you is. So I do appreciate you so much, sir. Is there a direct email address I can write you back after I further up my investigation on this particular incident?
Well, I will tell you what. If you would send it to that media report, they will forward it to me.
Well, oh, do I just put attention, Mr. Lyons?
Absolutely, yeah, and yeah, that's what I would do. They will get it to me.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Lyons, I'm a little bit concerned. That Tyrant Morgan is going to remain on the job. I'm concerned about that. We do not like to see people who are innocent get put in them torture cuffs. Them torture cuffs are always torture. I know that y'all use them as a form of officer safety, but they hurt so bad. Them cuffs always hurt. They's always painful. And then today, when we seen Basil's hands all purple and pink and all that, we then confirmed torture cuffs is always torture. Always, always, always.
As I say, if you have some sort of footage or something that Internal Affairs would like to see, I would call them right away, and someone will definitely return your call.
All right. I got the number and I got the email, Mr. Lyons. If I call back, I can reach you directly if I give a call back in the next day or two.
Sure. You can call me at 817.
Okay.
392.
Okay.
3640.
392-3640.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Lyons. Well, I do appreciate it. I'm just concerned. I would like to see the good police arrest the bad ones, and then we would restore a lot of faith, because there's a lot of people out there who ain't like me that really don't trust the police, and I'd like to change that. I'd like it so that we all love and respect the blue.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Okay, Mr. Lyons. I'll talk to you real soon now, sir.
Okay, well, you take care of Mr. JD.
God bless you, and you take care of you and yours now.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, bye-bye. Oh, he's such a liar. Greg, will you text that information to me, please? Will you pretty please text that information? And then he was calling, and I know that to get a copper on the phone to actually call you back, it takes so long. And so let me just give a call back over here to, and this is the other one here.
You have reached the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office.
Wasn't
If this is
6?
an emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
I think it was option 6.
Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, Wade.
Hey, how you doing, Wade? This is JD. I was on hold a moment ago, but I lost the call. I'm just giving a call back because I was talking to someone about what happened with that JSO officer who, he was arrested in charge of crimes. And then the news media went ahead and put your number out and said to give you guys a call. So I just gave you a call because I'm a journalist myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a news story about you all. It was a woman, I believe. It was a woman, and she was real nice. But then my phone got disconnected because I had something going on, another call, another line.
Were they transferring you over to Internal Affairs?
Well, I was more concerned basically with whether or not you had other police officers who was also bad on that police force. Because, most police officers are the best. We know that. But every once in a while, you get a few bad apples. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, so in regards to anything of that nature, you probably have to just get in contact with Internal Affairs. They're not in the office today, which is why you might have been on hold. I can give you their phone number, though. They're going to be open Monday morning.
See, the thing is even though I'm a big police supporter.
Apologies, my headset disconnected. I didn't catch anything.
I heard that click. I was wondering. I thought this son of a gun just hang up on me, and you did not feel so good about that. Now that you didn't. All righty. So no. What I was saying was, I'm a big police backer. I wear my Back the Blue t-shirt all the time, like my Superman cape underneath of my button-down shirt. No one can see it, but I'm back in the blue deep in my heart. And so the thing is that I have kind of lost a little bit of faith in the Internal Affairs Division. We have reported to the Internal Affairs time and time again. And you know what happens? Absolutely nothing. Whereas when I talk to a good person on the phone, I feel like we can get a little ground. We can gain a little ground and mutual understanding.
I can't speak anything. I've got no, bearing on the situation. The only one that I know that you can talk to with the department is going to be Internal Affairs.
Okay, Internal Affairs. Well, the thing is,
Yes, sir.
that's just police for police. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping to find a lieutenant or a captain or a major or maybe a chief.
I mean, I can give you the phone number for the. 1 second. Computer's giving me a hard time today. I can give you the phone number for the secretary for the sheriff.
I got a friend named Greg. He writes down everything for me and sends it over. So go ahead. You can let me know what that number is, and I'll ask Gregor to go ahead and get that number to me.
Yes, sir. It'll be 904
904
630
630
2120.
2120. Now, are you a police officer or are you just a dispatcher?
I am not. I'm a police dispatcher.
You're a police dispatcher. So let me just, not political or nothing like that. I don't want to get into the weeds here or anything like that. But I read this thing called the Mullen Commission, and it said that a good percentage of police officers was bad, and I totally disagree.
All right. Yes, sir. I genuinely, I can't speak on any of this. This is not in my wheelhouse.
Not in your wheelhouse? Above your pay grade?
You have to speak with Internal Affairs.
That's above your pay grade, right?
Like I said, if you want to speak with anything in regards to that, you have to talk to Internal Affairs. We do have 911 calls ringing, so I won't be.
Oh, well, shoot. I didn't know this was emergency line. I thought this was non-emergency. The media put your number out. Oh, I see. So it's not 911 then.
No, sir. It's both. It's both non-emergency and 911. We take both calls.
Oh, okay. That's like important and not important at the same time.
All right. I'm going to go and disconnect, sir.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Mr. Lyons had been a copper for 20 years, but yet he had never arrested a bad copper. How's that a thing? How are you a copper for 20 years and you never arrest a bad copper? I'm not sure how that's a possibility. I'm just not sure. I am just not sure. Man, I don't. Easy speasy Japanesey. Easy speasy Japanesey. I got a couple more videos. You guys want to see a couple more videos? Did you guys see my X account? I want to just let you know. Just check this out. Levi, I got your video here. Let me share this with y'all. This is my X account. I want you guys to get over here and follow my X account. And I'm going to show you something here. Check this out. Okay, so this is the Delete Laws X account. I want to drop the link for this. Please get over here and follow me on X. I put a video out on X last night. I worked until about 5:30 in the morning. I didn't go to sleep till 6:30 because Charlie was sick. There is my X account. I just put it in the comment section below here. Wow, did you guys notice that I just got put on this side of the screen and typically I'm on the other side of the screen? Oh, that is so strange. Look at that. That is so strange. It's a new. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. I'm a little bit bigger on this side. So now if you take a look and you scroll down here, this goes, I put this up here. Okay. So here it is right here. Edition of Delete Laws. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another rendition of Delete Laws. I'm creating content primarily for teamdlz.com. There is a paywall there. If you want to support my work, please go over there. I'm also creating videos for X. I'm so tired of the censorship. that I want to show you guys the real videos. I'm tired of blurring them. So this video right now is going viral. I read the comments. Cop suckers are always going to suck off the cops. They're going to say a lot of things about this video. We're going to watch it through twice. I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to give you commentary. I'm going to show you things that you didn't see before. And I'm going to break down where the cop suckers are lying. So let's get right into this. Imagine if this guy was black and the cop was white. No, please stop hitting him. Here on the tax him. Watch it, dirty pig. Now we cut back over here and this woman screaming, please, and see that this is an elderly man. Okay, so they said in this video that this man right here tried to grab the cop's gun. So I just want to show you right here. I just slam him just standing there. And now when we go back to this man, this is what I'm talking to a man named Eric, where we stop. Others were allowed to protect him. There's a there. You'll see them in this Doug's page. And it said he was reaching. He said he was trying to grab his gun for his gun. But I got to make sure I break this up so that the YouTube censors don't. Take a look. The gun's on the right side. The gun is on the right side. His arm is over here. There's the firearm right there for the copper, right there on the right side over here. And they are saying that Scott said, I love cops. I have my Blue Line Gang t-shirt underneath my red cape right now. So now this is, and here's, and just be happy with this. Middle-class white people are now being savagely attacked by police. Change is coming. Gun's on the right side, and he's not reaching for the gun at all. Not at all. See there? But they said he reached for the gun. But there's his arm, and there's the gun whatsoever. And this cop is just wailing. Look at that, just wailing on this guy. He's actually, just so you know, if he was actually trying to fight the cop, he's in a lot better position than the cop is. He could have slammed him, but he wasn't trying to slam him. And look, so I want you guys to get over to X because I'll be putting the uncensored videos first on teamdlz.com because there's a paywall there. That's how you can support my work, by going to teamdlz.com. I appreciate your support. Also, it's a social network so that people can connect with one another, because BZ Watchdog was arrested today and he doesn't have a little mini social network where people can plan together, do a fundraiser, go to the jail, put money on commissary, send me books, things like that. Because look, when you're a freedom fighter, you're putting it all on the line. So teamdlz.com does have a paywall. I do appreciate your support. I have several levels of memberships. Whatever you can afford, I do appreciate it. There's no difference between one membership and another membership. If you get a bigger membership, I'll give you free trifolds and free cop cards and stuff like that. And then the other one I'm going to do is I'm going to put the same videos on X a few days or a week after I put them on Team DLZ for the people who do support me. I appreciate that. So it's yeah. Oh yeah, Roger Lane must have done some grappling. Roger, yeah, Charlie is right here. He has been sick. He's been so sick for the past 24 hours, throwing up everywhere, not eating, not drinking. So I've been kind of, Charlie, come here, buddy. Come here, little boy. Come here. Do you want to say hello to the crowd, Charlie? Do you want to say hello to everybody? Do you want to say hello, little guy? You've been so sick, huh? Been so sick. You okay? I mean, he is the sweetest animal you've ever. He's such a sweet dog. Like he will not bite anybody. He's such a sweet dog. He won't hurt anybody. He's so sweet. You know, everybody's afraid of putting a little dog right by their face. Not Charlie. No matter what you do, he won't bite you. He's the sweetest animal ever. Look at how sweet he is. He's the nicest little animal. He's the best dog I've ever had, and he's so sick. He's been puking for 24 hours now. Haven't you, Charlie? Haven't you, little boy? Oh, look at his eyes. You can tell he's been just so sick. You okay? All right. Look at him. Such a sweet little animal. I think CFW said she has court. I have a witness, 75-year-old retired police officer, came to me after getting out 8 days later. And then CFW, I have court on December 9th. Meanwhile, the cop who tried to kill me is still walking around with his job. Yeah, Caroline, Fort Worth. We all saw that. That happened to you when I was in the dungeon. That happened to you when I was in the dungeon. Well, he's just the best little animal. Where'd he go? Where'd you go, Charlie? Oh, you're right. He's right underneath of my feet. He is right underneath of my feet. So let's give some trifolds away. Let's give some trifolds away. Who in here has a trifold? Put a 1 in the chat. Oh, Levi Audits. I'm sending you out a trifold. Affiliates are now up. You can now become an affiliate to sell trifolds, and you get a little percentage of the money from the trifold. Thank you, Greg, for sending me that information. And Levi Audits is now an affiliate. And here it is. All you do is go to deletelaws.com and then scroll down to where it says become an affiliate. And now what we've done is really, really cool is now I have to approve you of becoming an affiliate, which makes it so I don't have as much spam and stuff like that. What is that? Chili check. Chili check. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about. Let me scroll up a little bit. I haven't been looking at the chat. I've been looking. Just Willie. Thanks, man. Appreciate your support. I know it. I know it. Did you guys see this Peanut the Squirrel thing? Let's take a look at it. Let's show. So here's the X account. You guys get over here and subscribe to X if you guys want to see the videos that I'm making that are uncensored. There's my X account. I just put it in the chat. There it is. You guys go over and follow my X account and retweet all of those. X is all about reposting, re-Xing. Retweet, repost all the videos that I post, put hashtags on there. That's how you can really help me. Oh, okay. Okay. So we're going to look at Peanut the Squirrel. But before we do that, I'm first going to, I'm not sure who sent me that. I'm not sure who sent me that, but I want to. Okay. Let me just grab this video real quick from Rights On. Yeah, this guy. Okay, so Rights On just sent me a video. Let me pull that video up real quick. Thanks for going over to X. I appreciate it. I have Team DLZ and X. I don't think I'm going to post on Patreon anymore. For those of you guys who joined Patreon, I super appreciate the support. But I don't know if I'm going to post on there anymore because I have teamdlz.com that has a paywall. And then I'm afraid that we can watch a few minutes of this one.
No, I'm not going to go buy the cop cars because they got people in them. They've got people in every cop car here, even Oklahoma City. No, I'm not a cop. I don't understand why people always ask that. Have you ever seen a cop go live while he's on the job, like while he's out doing something like this? No.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to show the Peanut video in a minute.
5-6 teenagers in all these cars right here. You got this car here, that one, that one.
I got you, Melissa.
There's one on the other side of that one. You got Oklahoma City right there, another more cop there. Are they allowing me to film? I don't need their permission. Diddy comments are going to get y'all timed out, honestly. I don't know. Y'all know as much as I do. I already said it there.
This is
Northwest 18th and Santa Fe.
This is Oklahoma Cop Watch, who is live right now.
Just south of 12th Street. Actually on Santa Fe. I don't know. All I know is they had all these kids come out of the house, teenagers, had them lay in the street, cuffed them, put them in cars. Then eventually they cleared the house 20 minutes later. Make sure y'all are double tapping your screen to hit the like button. Dude, there's nothing to look for over there.
So we're going to go over to the... Let's see what we got here. So this is Peanut and the Squirrel are euthanized. And this is really, I mean, if you guys are not following this story, it is super interesting. And so we'll watch a little bit from Elon Musk weighs in on this controversy of a squirrel being euthanized because I'll let you listen. So this guy and his girlfriend adopted a squirrel that didn't have a mother.
Just Day, beloved squirrel known for his impressive Instagram following, was euthanized just days after being seized by New York authorities. Peanut's devoted owner had raised the squirrel for 7 years after discovering him abandoned next to his deceased mother. Under Longo's care, Peanut flourished and became a social media sensation, amassing over 559,000 followers on Instagram. The account showcased the endearing antics of Peanut, often seen engaging in playful skits, donning hats, and relishing waffles. Yet this heartwarming story took a tragic turn when the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation, DEC, intervened, citing reports of potentially unsafe housing for the animal.
So this is an AI video.
In an act that many are calling excessive, the deck not only seized Peanut.
We're going to leave the AI
Mark
video.
Longo says he was blindsided on Wednesday morning when agents from the State Department of Environmental Conservation came looking for his famous squirrel.
I was
They had trained the squirrel.
just going through my daily routine of feeding all of our 71 rescue horses at our nonprofit animal rescue. Midway through that, a line of DEC officers, about 6 to 8 of them, showed up and gave me a warrant for a squirrel and a raccoon.
The search warrant said Longo was in unlawful possession of wildlife. He says agents ransacked his property for 5 hours until they found Peanut and Fred the raccoon.
We complied. We weren't allowed to move. We were police escorted into the bathroom. Mind you, this is a search warrant for a squirrel and a raccoon. And I feel like this was a little bit of an overkill.
Longo says he was working on the necessary paperwork to be able to legally own Peanut as an educational animal.
You're not only hurting my family by taking Peanut away from me, but you're also hurting the organization that we started on the back of a rescue squirrel. We named this organization Peanut's Freedom Farm because he has been such a big portion of my life and so many
He's been a huge fundraiser.
People around the world. You know, we promoted the fact that squirrels are not good pets. They don't deserve to be inside, but there are rare occasions where you stumble on an animal that unfortunately can't survive in their normal habitat. That's the only reason why Peanut was ever a rescue animal.
Longo says he rescued Peanut 7 years ago in New York City after the squirrel's mom was hit by a car. He says he rehabbed Peanut and tried to release him into his backyard. But Longo says Peanut never developed the instincts to survive outside. After Peanut was attacked,
if
Longo says Peanut never developed the instincts.
So if Peanut the squirrel is going to let a cat get that close to him, then he doesn't have the facilities to live out in the wild, because a cat like that in the wild would kill Peanut.
To survive outside. After Peanut was attacked by an animal and lost half his tail, Longo let Peanut live in his home.
Oh, I didn't know he was attacked by an animal and lost half his tail.
Became best friends with my cat. So that's when we turned to social media. We put some funny and silly videos out there, and the internet loved him. He became the world's most famous squirrel.
Peanut racked up a combined 3 million followers on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Longo says he believes Peanut's fame led to someone filing a complaint.
I'm no expert in anything involving politics or the state, but they sent 6 to 8 officers to my house from Albany to confiscate a squirrel and a raccoon, and it was signed off on a search warrant. So just that in its sense, to say that is one of the most shocking things I could say, in my opinion.
Yeah, and so they killed Peanut the squirrel. And so let me show you. Let me see if we have any trifolds that are sold today. I give away a trifold for every trifold that I sell. So let me check on that. I'll look at that in 1 second, but I want to finish this Peanut story. And so here is the Peanut story.
I don't know how I'm going to say this.
Let me just be honest here. Let me be honest. So you be the judge. How about that? That way I don't say anything that would be considered cruel, but it just doesn't seem, this doesn't seem real super, this doesn't seem, you know, you tell me what you think and I'll just leave the commentary to you.
I just want to say thank you to all of you. Peanut was the best thing that ever happened to us. And we got confirmation that they put him down. I want to continue to fight this fight as much as I can, but we need all of you to come together and help us. Please continue to help us raise money for the ongoing legal battles and for our nonprofit so we can keep Peanut's name alive. Thank you all.
I don't know, man. It seems pretty disingenuous to me. It seemed pretty disingenuous. You know, like we raise money here and BZ Watchdog, we raised $260 in 5 minutes. And that money went directly to BZ Watchdog because his hand has a lump and is numb as hell. So we did that. Roger Lane, you know, so many of you, I mean, I don't have the list in front of me, but there's so many of you guys, Melisa, you guys all donated money, and that money went to a human being. It went to a human being. It went to Alan. It went to BZ. Alan Hubbs is here, everybody. Good to see Alan. So it's like, you know, we raise money and we help real people. You guys saw the donations that we sent to Don Newman and to Craig Henry last night. Danelle Brown and I did. And some of that was your money. Some of that was our money. But we put our own money in to help real people. So this Peanut thing, it seems pretty disingenuous to me. I mean, a lot of people think it's a PSYOP operation to distract you from the election going on right now. But I think it's not. I think that the government of New York actually did this. I think it was dramatic government overreach. And unfortunately, my dog is super sick. I wanted to sit here and live stream today for a little while longer. But I do have a video. We'll open up next episode, Rights On, with your video of Joe Gamari. And I got to go right now to the pet store, and I'm going to grab, because I have medication for him from when this happened to him about 3 months ago when his spleen got funny. So I'm going to get over there. BZ Watchdog, get over there to the hospital and get an x-ray for sure. They mad. I mean, look at all the comments. Danelle Brown, you are my Quan. CFW, you should get over and interview BZ Watchdog. That would be really great to put BZ in a position where he's just answering questions. That would be a super good interview. So good to see all you guys. So good to see all you guys. Listen, I got to run right now. I got to run over and grab my dog some stuff from the pet store. So thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I absolutely love you guys. Get over to the website, Elite Laws, get a trifold. I'll give trifolds away if you guys email me. If we sold any today, I'll give one away for each one that we sold. Thank you for your support. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators. Okay, Charlie, let's go, buddy.